And we will get started here in about 8 minutes or so.
I'm going to be up here in speaking this scholar disinterest. They got all here through that technically. I'm out. Lori. Yes. I'm going to do something. I never wanted to send maybe a little bit. It's going to be rain. It was having that. That's it. They did the same items done and changes. They wanted to be sent. They do a good shoot things. I kind of would shoot that because let's get rid of that. Up and down, up and down, and shoot all that stuff. Yeah. Yep. So that gets that. Again, you want right now? What day? Not much. How are you? Good, dude. Okay, good. Living the dream. Yeah. Those things too. If I had you guys kind of maybe in the break, so sitting a little bit. Then it's all those things at that time.
We got a couple of minutes before we do officially start that. I see the kids are coming over. They're just kind of getting the lay of the land, getting ready to go. On Facebook, there is a page specific to this contest, and it's the Iowa FFA Bid Calling Invitational State Contest. Right at 2 o'clock, liveauctions.tv is going to go live with the broadcast of that. And once that does, if you want to pop on there, feel free to share it all around the world. Let everybody know that it's going on. And it'll be recorded as well. So then at the end of the day, once we punch that out on our Facebook site, that'll give everybody an opportunity to watch it whenever.
TV.com.
Just .tv. Yeah. Yeah. We're so used.
If you haven't liked it.
Yeah. So, and you go to liveauctions.tv. It'll be posted there, and that's broadcasting all through the livestock network, all across the country. So it's going to be they're coming in. This group is going to be handling all the purebred sales over the next at least tomorrow and throughout the week. Anything that goes on, they were gracious enough to set up early and do this for us. So we appreciate that. We greatly do. But it's going to be live and rocking here in just a moment. Kids are kind of lining up and getting ready. We will. It's 2 o'clock. Should be live. Before we get officially into the announcements, if you have not got a bidder number, pop through the doors right through the center, shoot off to the left a little bit, and they will be glad to get you a bidder number because this is a live auction. And we're going to get into where the monies are going here in a little bit. It is live online, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you might go back and forth. Oh, we're going to
Oh, cool. Okay, that's good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are live online. My name is Paul McCartan. I'm going to be emceeing this event on behalf of the Iowa Auctioneer Association, the Iowa Beef Expo, the Iowa FFA organization. And you guys are kind of making history in Iowa today because you are attending the first ever Iowa FFA Bid Calling Championship. It's been an absolute pleasure getting an opportunity to work with the staff at Iowa Auctioneers and everybody that's taken time to get this organized, get things ready, get the information and notifications out, but most importantly, the kids that took the time to learn about the auction business, learn about the bid call, and come to enter this contest. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's at 2 o'clock. It's February 8th. And as we do with most auctions right here at the Iowa State Fairgrounds and the Pennygross Sales Arena, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you here today to this fantastic event. We've got these kids that they've learned this. They've been working with auctioneers around the state in different regions, friends of theirs, whoever it might be. And I think you're going to be quite entertained. And this is, as I said, it's a live auction. Is there anybody that has never been to a live auction before? Live auction event. Cool. All right. Have you got your bid numbers? All right. These kids are going to be in here. They're going to be just counting kind of quickly. But if you see an item that you want and you want to support this, you just hold that card up. And when you hold that card up, just like that little girl's doing in the front row, they'll sort you out. And when they say sold, you're going to get some fantastic items. We'll get a little bit more into it as we go through, but this whole process and everything was developed for one sole purpose. And I want to take a moment to read this because this was what was a driving force behind putting this contest together. And the Iowa Auctioneers Association, in conjunction with the Iowa Beef Expo, aims to foster the development of auctioneering skills and cultivate leadership among young agricultural enthusiasts throughout the bid calling championship. This collaboration seeks to provide a platform for FFA members to showcase their talents, enhance their public speaking abilities, and gain valuable industry insights. By combining the expertise of professional auctioneers with the passion of FFA members, we strive to inspire the next generation of leaders in the agricultural and basically any type of industry that's out there to promote the rich tradition of auctioneering and strengthen the bonds within our rural communities. Folks, just to give you girls an example of how it's going to work, we've got a couple of the guys that are going to sell an item, and that'll give you a sense to how this is going to happen. Because we got 3 judges that are scattered about through the arena. They're going to be judging these kids as they're coming through here today. Once we get through the preliminary top 15, we're going to tally those scores up, and then we're going to bring the top 5 back in. Now, at that time, they're going to go from selling in the arena to selling right up here on the auction block. And those top 5 will compete for the prizes that are down front. We'll talk about those a little bit more, but these kids today are competing not only for some fantastic banners, I guess a little credibility that they're the champion or a finalist in this first contest, but we also have scholarship monies that are available. So when those kids head off to college one of these days, the champion is going to have $1,500 that we're going to provide for them to go to the college. And that champion's also going to have the opportunity, if they choose, that Iowa Association is going to sponsor them and help them get to Schaumburg, Illinois this summer, where they're going to be able to have the chance to compete in the International Junior Auctioneering Championship. So we got some fun things that we're going to be doing with the kids over the years. Once we get through this first year and open this up, next year we may have to start at 10 in the morning because we may have kids lined up all the way around the block. But today we got 15 fantastic kids that are here and ready to go. So where's our past president, Corey Frazee? If you'd make your way to the ring, if we could have somebody help him grab a cap and a T-shirt. The first few, you want to sell one of those. Oh, you got to sell one of those. That's right. Somebody special provides those for you, don't they? So I'm going to turn the mic over to Corey, and then we're going to have Rod Backus. So Corey's our outgoing president, and we just traded the gavel last weekend.
Thank you, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome. This is a great opportunity that Paul was explaining. We're just excited to be a partner of this with the Iowa Beef Expo and the Iowa FFA. Give you guys a big round of applause for being in attendance here this morning. This shows your support for the event, and as Paul said, it is definitely going to grow. I've got an item right down here that I'm going to sell. It is called a bumpa. It's special to me, and this is the reason I want to sell it, is because my wife is a partner of the company that is providing these. It's called a buffa. It's a plush animal, but its ears are weighted, and you can wrap those ears around your neck. It hugs you. That's what people like about it. Adults like it as well, too. It's just kind of a sensory issue. So young or old, it doesn't matter. Just a neat little item right here. And what do you say right down here in the Octagon and a 20 public goodbye? I don't want to get 10. I don't want to get 10, 10, 10, get 10, 15, I'm going to get 10, who get 15 dollar bill, 10 dollar 15, get 20, now 20, now 25. Only dollar now 20, but now I'm going to get 30, get 30 dollar 20, but now I'm going to get 30, get 30 dollar bill, now 30, now 35, 30 dollar now 30, but now 30, but now 35. Kids, you watch it, I'm using my hands. $30 now 35, $30 now 30, but 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 now 35. Sold your way right over here, Doug. $30. That's going to go to buyer number 532. $30, buyer number 532. Rod is our newest president that I just that we just traded off not even a week ago. So, all right. Rod Backus, ladies and gentlemen, your new president.
All right, folks. Hey, what an honor it is to be here today. I'm about 32 years in this business. Really started getting involved with the IAA, probably about 8, 10 years ago. So, really involved in it, like it, love it. What a profession that we get to do. And today we get to highlight 15 incredible students from across the state of Iowa. So, hopefully next year that number doubles. So, we'll see what we can do. Right on. All right, folks. Hey, I got an Iowa Auctioneers hat. That's our newest logo right there, the leather patch. And we got a black Iowa Auctioneers Association shirt. We'll make sure you get the right size. We got a whole tote over there. So before you go, if that don't fit you, we'll make it fit you. All right, here we go. Auctions underway. 5 and go. $10. $5 now 10. $5 now 10. A 50 now $20 bill now 25 out of 5 out of 30 now 35 now 40 40 40 now 45 and $50 now 55 now $60 $60 55 60 over here 55 $60 55. They were bringing twice that last week. $55 now 60 $55 now $60. Want to go $60 $55 now $60. Are we all done? Last final call 55 and 60. And I sold it for $55. Buyer number. Paul's got the number 394, number 394. Thanks, folks. Get your bid numbers out so the kids can see it, the ringmen can see it, and appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, and I'll jump on here. All right. Oh, well, actually, Rod, I'll need it in a second. Mallory's going to. Our next person that we'd like to introduce to come in and speak a little bit is Mallory Robinson. She is the executive director of the Iowa Beef Expo, and she was right over there. Oh, she got called away for a minute. We're going to have Mallory speak here in just a little bit when she gets a chance to pop back in. A couple things I want to do, a little bit of housekeeping. As we said, it is a live auction today. Now, these kids are in here, and this is one of the first times that they've actually been involved in doing an auction event. So work with them. We got to have a couple of ring people helping them today, but mainly just to kind of hold them up and keep them steady, hold the items up to just help sort this out. But one thing I want to make, I know a lot of you that are used to auctions, you want to get the best deal you possibly can, and you're starting to cut bids and sort bids. Bid what they're asking, let them manage and control the sale, and they'll take care of it from there. And if you don't agree and don't want to bid the $1,000 on it, don't go at 905. Just bid the 1,000. Help them out. That's all we're asking. Because as we said, all of the funds go into this scholarship fund. It's going to support two different organizations as we move forward. One's going to be the Iowa FFA Scholarship Fund, and the other is going to be the Iowa Junior Beef Breeds Council Scholarship Fund. So we intend to pull a lot of money out of here today that's going to go up and help kids in the future. And that's what this whole thing is about. That's why this the FFA contests are starting to pop up around the states. And like today, we've got, and we'll talk about our sponsors as we move forward. You can see the banners off to the side of the stage. Those are the banners of the people that have put money up already. And we had just under $10,000 that already came into this to support this event. We're going to read and talk about those sponsors as we move forward. As we mentioned, there are 3 judges in the room. We're going to talk about them later on. We're going to give them a chance to come in and sell an item for you because they're all professionals in the industry. And as we said, we're going to get that first one coming in here in just a moment, and we'll have Mallory speak whenever she gets here. That's okay. She's running this whole show, so I don't blame her for having to pop out. But like we talked about those scholarships, folks, $1,500 to the champion. The first runner-up or our reserve champion is $500, and then second, third, fourth, and fifth place each get $250. So we're trying to do what we can to help support these kids all the way through. So ladies and gentlemen, I think without any further ado, we're live. We have kids. We got stuff. So we have an auction. So if we can have our first contestant, if they're ready and upright, we'll have them come in the ring and do their thing.
It's on. You're good to go.
My name's Cash Bramer. I'm from Lenox, Iowa with the Lenox FFA chapter, contestant number 1. I just want to thank everybody that put this on. It's an honor to be here. Thank my parents, FFA advisor. She kind of forced me to be here, but that's all right. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody for putting this on. I think it's a great event. Help us get our names out there and we can learn from these guys around us. And with that being said, I think we're just going to go ahead and get started. First thing I'm selling here, it's a Milwaukee battery powered light, 1,000 lumen. Put it up in the shop, whatever you want to do. It's cabin season. You need something out there late at night. There she is. 500 now 5 that I'm fine that I'm fine that I'm fine that I'm $500 and now 10 that I'm 10 that I'm 10 that I'm 10 now 10 that I'm 10 now 15 that I'm 15 now 20 that I'm 20 that I'm 20 now 20 that I'm 20 and 20 now 25 that I'm 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 now 30 and 30 that I'm 30 that I'm 30 that I'm 30 now 35 that I'm 40 and 40 that I'm 45 that I'm 45 now 50 that I'm 50 that I'm 50 now 55 that I'm 55 that I'm 55 now 60 and 60 that I'm 60 now that I'm 60 that I'm now 65 that I'm 65 that I'm 65 that I'm 65 now 70 and 1700 and 1700 and 70 and 1700 now 1700 and 70 now 75 and 75 and 75 and 75 now 80 and 1800 and 80 and 85 and 85 and 85 now 90 and 1900 and 90 and 90 and 90 and 90 now 90 and 90 and 90 and 90 and 90 sold it up top 85 508 105 on 508. Next up, we got a 1/16th model 2520 diesel FFA collector's edition. All right, 2000, 120, 120, 120, 120, now 25, 125, now 30, 130, 130, 130, now 30, 130, 130, 135, 135, 135, 135, now 40, and 40, now 45, 145, 145, now 45, 145, now 50, and 50, 150, 150, now 55, 155, 155, 155, now 60, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, and 1600, 1600, 60, now 65, 65, sound now 70, 70, now 75, 75, now 80, and 85, 85, now 90, 90, 95, now 100, 100, now 105, 105, 105, now 10, 15, 20, now 20, 25, now 30, 30, now 40, 40, 40, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, 145, now 50, 150, now 155, 155, 155, 155, 155, 155. Thank you for what they do. 155, 155. Sold it right here. 150, 511, 150. Thank you for everybody that came, and thanks for bidding.
And it is simple as that, guys. As I mentioned, we've got a lot of sponsors that have been helping us throughout this to pull this off, get people lined up. And what I want to start with, we had different layers of sponsorship. And the first one, as you'll see, as you look up top, the bigger logos. When we call this the Harvest Champion sponsor, and that was Farm Credit Services of America. Rural America is where we work. Farmers and ranchers are who we serve. They're the leading provider of credit and insurance services to farmers, ranchers, agribusinesses, and rural residents in Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota, and Wyoming. Folks, if you get a chance, we always like everyone to support sponsors, thank sponsors, because they're the ones that help this. These are the folks that stepped up to help support the youth of this industry, getting this contest off and going. I did want to bring this out. One of our other sponsors, it's a division of People's Company, the American Farmland Owners. There's these bags. It's their little gift bag. They brought out a bunch of them. They're kind of scattered, a few in here. We got some out front. Please feel free to take those. If you start buying too many items, take as many as you like. They brought a whole truckload of them over here for us. But we appreciate them bringing those bags along because that gives us a chance to get those out, help them let people know that they're one of our sponsors, but they're also handy to have. Looks like our scorecards are picked up. Our next contestant, please.
Hi, my name is Ali Lutz. I am from Vinton Shellsburg FFA, and today I'm going to be selling you two items. I'm contestant 2. So my first item is item 2A, and it consists of two medium-sized t-shirts from Coops, and a cap and 3 keychains and 4 coasters. So let's get right into it. $5 bid now, $5 bid now, $5 bid now, $5, $10 bid now. I got 5, we bid me 10, $10, we bid me 15, $15, I got 15, anybody 20, I got 20, $20, 20, anybody 25, I got 20, we bid me 25, $25, I got 25, we bid me 30, I got 25, anybody 30, bidder 30, 30, 30, $25. No, sold $25 to bidder 396. Okay, my second item is item 2B, and it is a handmade quilt made by Betty Power, my advisor's grandma. She made it handmade, so let's see if we can get some money off of it. Starting right off, $5 bid enough, $5 bid enough, $5. I got 5. Anybody 10? I got $10. Anybody 15? $15. $15. I got 15. Anybody 20? I got $15. Anybody 20? $15, $20, anybody 25. I got 25, anybody 30. I got $25, $30, anybody 35. I got 25, anybody 35. I got $35, anybody. What? Oh, $40, anybody 45. I got $40, $45, anybody 50. And you got $45, anybody 50. $50, anybody 55. I got $55, anybody 55. And you got 50, anybody 55. Sold $55 to bidder 527. My name's Ali Lutz. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm bidder contestant 2. Yeah. Thank you.
I see a few people kind of starting to make their way in. If you are interested in bidding on the items, our registration table is right through the center aisle and off to the left when you step outside. It is a live auction, so we want to make sure you have your bid numbers with you. I'd like to take a moment and talk about one of our other sponsors. As we said, we had different levels of sponsorship this year, and the next layer of sponsors is what we call our field leaders. Now, these are the folks that give $1,000 to come in and be one of the sponsors, and one of them is Backus Auctioneers, was established in 1976 by founder Richard Backus after he attended the Worldwide College of Auctioneering. The company started selling cars and small estates and then slowly moved into agricultural equipment and land in the early 1980s. In 1993, Randy Backus joined the operation, and in 94, Rod Backus, our current president, joined the operation as well. At that point, the company pivoted to commercial business liquidations and always have maintained their presence in the ag industry. Recently, they've been joined by 2 third-generation auctioneers as they helped conduct over 130 auctions throughout the Midwest and specialize in commercial manufacturing equipment. They're just getting ready and poised for the next 30 years. As our judges are scoring these kids, there's a certain criteria that they're looking at on the scorecard through the day, but then they're also going to be making notes on there because, this is a learning experience for these youth that are coming across the stage here. This gives them an opportunity to take those scorecards home. We'll get them sent to them after the contest is wrapped up. But they can look to see areas that they want to improve on for coming back next year. And also at the same time, they can pick up because these professional auctioneers that are judging them, it gives them an opportunity to pick up some advice from seasoned veterans. We good? We got our scorecard picker grabbing them. We'll let him grab that last sheet, and as soon as he pops out the door, we will get ready for our next contestant.
Good luck.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Raynor Johnson. I am a sophomore with Fort Madison FFA. Sorry, I had a little hiccup there. Today I got for you 2 items. Lot 3A, I'm contestant 3. Today we have for you lot 3A. It is a homemade knife. Made it with a rasp. The handle is a deer antler, and there's a leather sheath included. It's very nice. I would suggest getting it. And if I now 10 would have been 10 would have been 10 anybody 10 now 15 now 15 now 15 anybody 15 would have been 15 now 20 now 20 now 20 now would have been 20 would have been 20 now 25 25 now 30 now 30 now 30 would have been 30 would have been 30 would have been 30 anybody 30 30 now 35 now 35 anybody 35 now 40 now 40 now 40 now anybody 40 would have been 40 would have been 40 anybody 40 anybody 40 would have been 40 would have been 40 now 45 now 45 now 50 now 50 now 50 now 50 now 55 now 55 anybody 55 would have been 55 anybody 55 now 60 now 60 now 60 now 60 now anybody 60 would have been 60 would have been 60 would have been 60 now 65 now 65 anybody 65 now 70 now 70 now 70 now 70 anybody 70 would have been 70 would have been 70 would have been 70 how about 70 anybody 70 67 and a half help anybody 67 and a half anybody 67 and a half 67 and a half now 70 now 70 now 70 anybody 70 70 70 70 70 70 70 how about 70 no takers sold 67 and a half dollars bidder number 395 sold bidder number 395 Now for lot 3B, we have some family merchandise. My family has a rodeo down in southeastern Iowa that we do every year. We sell merchandise. This is 3 shirts, small, medium, and large. Comes with 2 koozies and 1 magnet koozie. It's a very nice magnet. Sorting cattle, just put it on the pipe. It's very nice. And it comes with a decal as well. And if I now 10, 10 would have been 10, would have been 10, anybody 10, now 10, anybody 10, now 15, now 15, anybody 15, now 20, now 20, anybody 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, now 25, anybody 25, would have been 25, 25, anybody 25, 25, 25, would have been 25, anybody 25, 25 up there, 25 now, 30 now, 30 now, 30, anybody 30 now, 35 now, 35, anybody 35, gotta have 35, anybody 35, 35 up here on the right, anybody 35 on the right, anybody 35 on the left, 32 and a half, help anybody. 32 and a half, 32 and a half, 32 and a half, 32 and a half. Now 35, now 35, now 35. Anybody 35? Just 35, folks. Come on, 35. Anybody? Now 35. Now 37 and a half, 37 and a half. Anybody 37 and a half, 37 and a half. Sold. $35. Bidder number 523. Sold. Bidder number 523. Again, folks, my name was Rainer Johnson. I am contestant number 3. Have a great day.
We appreciate a nice audience anytime we ever have an auction, and that just makes it so much better for the auctioneer standing out here, especially these kids that it's their first time doing something like this. After the first item, if you want to clap, that's perfectly fine. When they do finish up that second item, they may want to say a little closing, and then as soon as they're done with that, that's when we'll have the roaring applause come in. Another one of our field leader sponsors is American Farmland Owner, which is a sponsor of the bags that are out here. So please take all you can. It's a division of People's Company. Their mission at American Farmland Owners to honor and champion the distinctive and essential contributions made by farmland owners in our communities and our nation. American Farmland Owner served as a trusted news source for the latest developments and trends in agriculture. The place where landowners get their news is what they call. Whether you have a legacy of land ownership spanning generations or brand new embarking on your journey, we share the passion for the land, your dedication to responsible stewardship. Together, we work together towards enduring the prosperity of American agriculture, ensuring that its legacy thrives for generations yet to come.
Thumbtack's ready.
Our next contestant, please.
My name is Molly Stamp from the HSCW FFA chapter in Avoca, Iowa. The first item I'm contestant number 4, and I would like to thank Brian Menke for supporting us through us learning auctioneering. The first item I will be selling is this black show cattle halter, sponsored by R&B Feeds in Atlantic, Iowa. Starting the bid at $5. $5, can I get a $5? Anybody give me $5? Can I get a $5? $5. $10, can I get a $10? Anybody give me $10? Can I get a $10? I got $10. Can I get a 15? We got 15. Can I get a 20? Anybody give me 20? Can I get a 20? Someone give me 20. Can I get a 20? Anybody got a 20? Can I get a 20? I got 20. Can I get a 25? Anybody give me 25? Can I get a 25? I got a 25. Can I get a 30? Anybody give me 30? Can I get a 30? Anybody give me 30? I got a 30 right there. I got a 35 right there. Anybody give me 40? Can I get a 40? Anybody give me 40? What about a 40? Can I get a 40? So I got a 40 right there. Can I get a 45? What about a 45? I got a 45 up there. Can I get a 50? Anybody want to give me 50? Can I get a 50? Someone give me 50. What about a 50? I got a 50 right there. Can I get a 55? I got a 55 up there. 55. Can I get a 60? Anybody want to give me 60? Can I get a 60? Anybody give me 60? Can I get a 60? What about a 60? Going once, going twice. Sold for $55 to bidder number 539. The next item I will be selling is a 20-quart show bucket full of items such as flare, brushes, and a scoop. Sponsored by Capples Ace Hardware in Atlantic, Iowa. Starting the bid at $10. $10. Can I get a $10? Anybody give me $10? Can I get a 20? Anybody give me 20? I got a 20 over here. Can I get 30? Anybody give me 30? Can I get a 30? Can I get a 30? Anybody give me 30? I got a 30. 30 over here. Can I get a 40? Anybody give me 40? Can I get a 40? Anybody give me 40? What about a 40? Can I get a 40? Someone give me 40. 40. We got a 40. Can I get a 50? Anybody give me 50? Can I get a 50? Someone give me 50. We got a 50 right there. Can I get a 60? Someone give me 60. What about a 60? We got a 60. Can I get a 70? Someone give me 70. Can I get a 70? What about a 70? We got a 70 right there. Can I get an 80? Anybody give me 80? What about an 80? We got an 80 up there. Can I get a 90? Anybody give me 90? What about a 90? Can I get a 90? Someone give me 90. Can I get a 90? Anybody give me 90? Does anybody want a 90? 90 going once, going twice. Sold for $80 to bidder number 560. What? I would like to thank everybody for allowing me to have this opportunity, and I would like to thank Brian Menke again for supporting us through this journey.
So now that you've seen a couple of different uniforms come through today,
Clear it out.
the contest is open for anyone from 8th grade through a senior in high school. So a lot of those that come in with their FFA shirts on uh, haven't reached the point that they are given the dress blues yet. So this is their official uniform that they're going to be wearing, and you'll see a few of these. And these are so these are some of the younger ones in the FFA world. So they're going to be our younger group. Another one of the sponsors I'd like to talk about in the field leader division is going to be ATG. It's actually Auction Technology Group. And these guys, they enable bidders from over 170 countries to access an unexplored world of secondary goods, which has been curated by over 3,900 trusted auctioneer experts around the world. They create a virtuous circle that benefits both auctioneers and bidders. Folks, they offer some of the greatest online software that is out there, many times simulcasting these auctions to bring a live auctioneer the best of both worlds with online combined with live.
I lost thumbtack. That's what we call him now.
What?
Thumbtack.
Yeah, he's been on stuff.
Our next contestant, please.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Brown. I'm from the Benton Community FFA chapter. I live in Dizer, Iowa. My first item is I'm contestant number 5. My first item is a Tim Benton Co-op sweatshirt. It's size large. And yeah, so I'm gonna start this auction off at $25. I'm bidding at 25 now, 25 now, 30 now, 30. Who would bid 30 now, 30? Who would bid 30 now, 30 now, 40 now, 35, 35 now, 40 now, 40. I'm bidding at 40 now, 45, 45, 45. Who would bid 45? I'm bidding at 45 now, 50 now, 50. Who would bid 50? I'm bidding at 45 now, 50. I'm bidding at 50 now, 55, 55. Who would bid 55 now, 55? I'm bidding at 50 now, 55. Who would bid 55? I'm bidding at 55 now, 60 now, 60. Who would bid 60? I'm bidding at 60 now, 65, 65. Who would bid 65? I'm bidding at 60 now, 65. I'm bidding at 65 now, 70 now, 70 now, 70. Who would bid 70? I'm bidding at 65 now, 7. I'm bidding at 70 now, 75, 75. Who would bid 75, 75? I'm bidding at 75, now 80, now 80. Who would bid 80, now 80? I'm bidding at 80, now 85, 85. Who would bid 85? I'm bidding at 85, now 90, now 90. I'm bidding at 90, now 95. Would have bid 95, 95. Would have bid 95. I'm bidding at 95, now 100, 100. I'm bidding at 100. I'm bidding at 100, now 105, 5. I'm bidding at 5, now 10. Who would bid 10? I'm bidding at 10, now 15, now 15. Who would bid 15? I'm bidding at 115. I'm now 20, now 20. Who would bid 20? I'm bidding at 20, now 25. 25 would have been 25. I'm bidding at 20, now 25. 25. I'm bidding at 125, now 30, now 30. Who would bid 30, now 30? Who would bid 30? I'm bidding at 25, now 30. 130. I'm bidding at 130, now 135. 135. No. I'm bidding at 130, now 135. Last call. Sold. Did you want it? I'll keep going. Sold for $130 to bidder number 397 for 100. I forgot that number. All right. Now I have lot 5B. It is a 4320 John Deere tractor. It is a replica play. It's on a 1/16th scale, donated from P&K Midwest. I'm going to start this off at $45. I'm bidding at 45. Would have bid 45. I'm bidding at 50. Now I'm bidding at 45. Now 50. I'm bidding at 50. Now 55. 55. Who would have bid 55? Now 55. I'm bidding at 55. Now 60. Now 60. Who would have bid? I'm bidding at 60. Now 65. 65. Would have been 65. I'm bidding at 65. Now 70. Now 70. Now 70. I'm bidding at 70. Now 75. I'm bidding at 75. Now 80. Now 80. I'm bidding at 85. 85. I'm bidding at 90. Who would have been 90? I'm bidding at 90. Who would have been 95? 95. Would have been 95. Now 95. I'm bidding at 95, now 100, 100. Who would bid 100? I'm bidding at 100, now 5, now 5. Who would bid 5? I'm bidding at 105, now 110, 10. Who would bid 10? Now 10. I'm bidding at 10. 10, I'm bidding at 50, I'm bidding at 10, now 15, now 15. Who would bid 15? Now 15, now 15. Who would bid? I'm bidding at 15, now 20, now 20. Who would bid 20? I'm bidding at 20, now 25. I'm bidding at 25, now I'm bidding at 30, now 35. Who would have bid 35? Who would have bid 35? I'm bidding at 35, now 40, now 40. Who would bid 40? I'm bidding at 40, now 45. Who would have bid 45? 145. I'm bidding at 145, now 150. Who would bid 50? Who would bid 50? I'm bidding at 150, now who would have bid 155? 55. I'm bidding at 155, now 160, now 160. Who would have been one? I'm bidding at 160, now 165, 165. I'm bidding at 165, now 170, 170. I'm bidding at 170, now 175. I'm bidding at 175, now 180. I'm bidding at 180, now 190. No, I'm bidding at 180, now 190. Who would have been 190? Last call. Sold for $180 to bidder number 559 for $180. Thank you. My name is Kelsey Brown. I'm contestant number 5.
As we move through our sponsors, next one we'd like to talk about, and you see the banner up behind me here. This is Continental Auction School. Jason Hallberg is the owner of Continental Auction School. He's a member of the Iowa Auctioneers Association, very instrumental in providing educational information that we could share with the kids as they were getting prepared, both printed material and online. A little bit about their auction school. They train with today's leaders in the auction industry and experience the difference. At Continental Auctioneers School, students receive a comprehensive auctioneer training from instructors who are auction professionals running their own successful businesses. Over 5,000 auctioneers and real estate auctioneers and over 1,500 personal property appraisers have benefited from their program over the years.
Gotta wait for Thumbtack there. That's his name, Thumbtack. We nicknamed that. He doesn't know that yet. Okay, ready? Good luck.
All right, we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant.
My name is Jalen Johnson from the HSCW FFA chapter. I'm contestant number 6, and I would like to give a thank you to Byron Minky for what's it called? Mentoring us. And my first item is a 8.12 bottle of Tempo insecticide, sponsored by Evoca Seed and Chemical, and I'll be starting bid at $5. $5. Anybody got a $5? Want to give me $5? Anybody got a $5? Give me $5. Anybody got a $5? $5. You want 10? You want 10? You got 10. Okay, $15. Anybody got a $15? Give me $15. Anybody got a 15? You got 15. Okay, 20. Anybody got 20? Want to give me $20? $20. Anybody got $20? $20. 25. Anybody give me 25? You want a 25? You want 25 now? 30. Anybody got a 30? Want to give me 30? Want to give me $30? Anybody got a $30? $30. $30. 35. Anybody give me 35? Want to give me 35? Anybody got a 35? 35. 35 now. 40. Anybody give me 40? Want to give me 40? Anybody got a 40? 40. 45. Anybody want to give me 45? You got 45. 50 now. 50. Anybody want to give me 50? 50 now. 55. Anybody give me 55? 60 now. 60. 65. Want to give me 65? Anybody got 65? 65 now. 70. Anybody want to give me 70? Give me 70. You got 70. 75. Want to give me 80. So 80, want to give me 80? Anybody got an 80? Want to give me 80? 85? Anybody want to give me 85? Got an 85? Anybody got an 85? 85? Anybody got an 85? 85? 85? 85 going once. $85. Anybody want to give me $85? Going twice. $85. Sold to contestant 533 for $80. My next item is a 1256 International Harvester FFA edition, sponsored by Evoca Titan Machinery, and I'll be starting bid at $10. $10. Anybody give me $10? Want a $10? You got $10. 15. Anybody got a 15? You want 15? 20? 20? Okay, now 25. Anybody got 25? You got 25. 30. Anybody want to give me 30? You got 30. You got 30. 35. Anybody want to give me 40? 40. Anybody? You got 40. 45. Anybody give me 45? Want to give me 45? Anybody got 45? Want to give me 45? 45. 45. 50. Anybody want to give me 50? You got 50. Anybody got 50? Want to give me 50? Anybody got 50? 50. 55. Anybody give me 55? You're at 55. Want to give me 60? Anybody got 60? Want to give me 60? 60. 70. 65. Want to give me 65? Anybody got a 65? 65. 70. Want to give me 70? Anybody got a 75? Anybody got a 75? Want to give me 75? 75. 80. Anybody want to give me 80? Want to give me 80? Anybody got an 80? Give me 80. Bid at 75. Anybody want to get an 80? Get an 80. Anybody got an 80? 80. 85. Want to give me 85? Anybody got an 85? 85. 90. Anybody want to give me 90? Got a 90? Anybody got a 90? Want to give me 90? Bid at 85. Want to give me 90? Anybody got a 90? Want to give me 90? Bid at 85. Want to give me 90? Anybody got a 90? 90. 90. 95. Anybody want to give me 95? Want to give me 95? Anybody got 95? Bid at 90. Want to give me 95? You're at 95. 100. Anybody got a 100? Want to give me 100? Anybody got a 100? Want to give me 100? Anybody got 100? 105. Want to give me 105? Anybody got a 105? Want to give me 105? Bid at 100. Want to give me 105? Anybody got a 105? Give me 105. 105 going once. 105. Want to give me 105? Anybody got a 105? Give me 105. Anybody got a 105? 105 going twice. $105. Anybody give me $105? Sold for $100 to contestant 538. Thank you everybody for coming, and again, thank you to Byron Minky for mentoring us, and yeah, thank you all for showing up.
Couple of more sponsors we want to give credit and a shout out to. One of them is Hamilton Maring Auction Group. Their slogan is bringing the gavel to the heartland. They're based in Dexter, Minnesota. With a century of combined experience, HM Auction Group is the Midwest premier full-service agricultural company, specialized in agricultural, residential, commercial, real estate, along with equipment auctions. Their professional team conducts live, simulcast, and online auctions, ensuring top results for their clients. From farm machinery to collector toys, they bring expertise to every sale. Members of the state and national associations and home to the Minnesota Auctioneer Champions. They are have a set of standards for auction excellence in Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin. Choose HM Auction Group for unparalleled service and results in the heartland.
Good luck.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Asher Henson, and what an honor it is to be here today selling in this legendary arena. I'd like to thank my sponsors for allowing me to be here today. And I'd also like to take a quick minute to thank the Iowa Auctioneers Association for putting on this spectacular event. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. With that being said, let's get to work. I got my first item right here. It's a homemade, handmade cribbage board, Porter Place Designs, and if you spin it around, it's got a nice little compartment on the back to hold all your cribbage pegs, and it's got a matching deck of cards right there ready to go with it. Right here, what do you want to do? I got a 20 on a bill. Who did 20 on a dime right here? I got a 20 on a 20 on a 20. He got a 20. I got a 20. 20 on a dime right here. I got a 20. Now 30. Now 30. Now 30. I got a 30. 30, now 40, I got a 40, now 50. Gonna go 50, I got 60, now 60, now 60, I got a 60, wanna go $70. It's 70, I'm right here, I got a 70, wanna go 80, now 80, now 80, I got an 80, now 90 dollar bill. It 80, now 90, he gonna $90 down here, now we're gonna $90. It 90, I'm right here, I got a 90, now 90, now 90, I got an 80, now 90. I got 80 right there. I got 80, now 90, I got a $100 bill. I got 90 and go 100, I got 100, 100, 100, I got a 90, now 100, 100, 100, 110. I got 100, who to my 110, I got a $100 bill, who got 110. All in all that all done, I got 100, 110. Once, twice, sold it to you right there. $100 bill on 504. 504 buys them $100. My next item up for bid is a Model M, John Deere Model M Prestige Collection. It is 1/16 scale John Deere Model M Prestige Collection right here. $50. It 50 to buy 'em right here. I got a 50 now, 50 now, 50. Get on $50. It 50 to buy 'em right here. I got a 50 now, 50 now, 50. Get on $20 bill. I'll go good for you right there. I got a 20 now, 30 now, 30 now, 30. You want to go 40 now, 40 now, 50. You want to go $50 bill. I got a 50 now, 60 now, 60 now, 60. I got a 50 now, 60. And we go 60 now, 50 now, 60 right there. I got a 60 now, $70 bill. I got a 60 now, 70. You want to go 80 now, 80 now, 80. I got a 70 now, 80 now, 80 now, 80. I got a $70. He got an 80 right here. I got a 70. He got an 80 out of around here. Now where I got a 70 right there. Here to go 80. I got 80 now, 90. You want to go 90 out of around here. I got a 90 now, 100. You want to go 100, 100, 100. You want to go $100 bill. I got a 100 and go 110. I got a 100 and go 110. All in all that all done. I got a 100 and 110 and 110. Once, twice, sold it to you right there. $100 bill. Bidder number 509. $100 bill on 509. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Asher Henson. Thank you for having me here today. And again, thank you to the Iowa Auctioneers Association for putting on this spectacular event. And thank you.
Hey, take this to Bridget. Give that to Bridget.
An additional sponsor we want to mention in that same category is Graph Auction out of Stewartville, Minnesota. Since 1959, Graph Auction set the standard for excellence in the auction industry. With a proven track record serving major corporations like Walmart, Target, and Home Depot, they've successfully handled auctions of all sizes across the country. Their professional team combines cutting-edge marketing strategies with meticulous logistics to ensure maximum value of their clients. From start to finish, Graph Auction's commitment to quality and service has made them a trusted leader in the asset disposition world for over 65 years. One more card to pick up, and in a moment, we will be ready for our next contestant.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Justin Weeman from Makokata, Iowa. I am contestant number 8. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you to all the judges. Thank you to the Iowa Beef Expo for putting on this event. And thank you to the Iowa Auctioneers Association. My first item is Lot 8A. It is a show sheep platter there. It's got 4 lambs on it. You got a 4-panel set or pin there. And you got 2 feed pins and a show stand. What do you go there? I end up down 10, 20. I 10 down 20, 10 down 20, 30. I'm 30 bit 30, and I'm 40 bit 40. Yep, 40 bit 5. I'm 40 bit 5 bit 40 bit 5 bit 50 bit 40 pound 50. I'm 40 pound bit 50 and 5 bit 50 and 5 bit 50 and 5. I'm 50 pound bit 50 and 5. You want 50 and 5 bill. I'm 50 bit 5. I'm bit 50 down 5 bit 50 and 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 5. I'm bit 50 down 5 bit 50 and 5. I'm bit 50 and 5. All done here. I'm 50 bit 5. Sold it $50. Buyer 504, buyer 504 for $50. My next lot is 2B or 8B. It is a Raider Brother basket. It's got a S76 Bobcat 125th scale, and it's got a large hoodie, and it's got a ball cap in it. And what do you go there? I'm 10 down 20. I'm 10 down 20, but 5 bit 25 and 30 bit 30 and 5 bit 40 bit 40 and 5 bit 50 and 50 and 5 bill. Yeah, 50 and 5 bit 50 down 5 bit 50 and 5 bit 50 and 5 bill. I'm 50 go 5 bit down 50 and 5 bit I'm 50 go 5. Yeah, 50 and 5 bit 50 down 5 bit. I'm over here 50 and 5 bit down 50 go 5 bit down 50 and 5 bit down 50 and 5 bit 50 go 5 bit on 50 and 5. Sold it $50 to buyer 519, buyer 519 for $50. Once again, my name is Justin Weeman from Makokata, Iowa. I'm here with Makokata FFA. I am contestant number 8. Have a good afternoon.
Another division of our sponsorship, we call them the seedling sponsors. One of our sponsors is actually another auction school. And when auction schools start sponsoring events like that, you know that they have a belief in the auction industry and they know that it's going to be a long lasting opportunity for these youth to have uh, an opportunity in a career choice as they get out of school. Worldwide was founded in 1933 by the legendary auctioneer Colonel Joe Reich to provide the very best auction near education and training available. And today we are continuing at the same high level of excellence and tradition. Since the time when they opened in 1933, they've trained over 40,000 men and women of every age from every state in the United States, every Canadian province, and many foreign countries have taken their place in the personal and financial rewarding world of auctioneering. Many had no prior auction or public speaking experience when they walked in, and when they left, they were auctioneers. Our next contestant.
Hello, everybody. My name is Keelan Goodman from the AHSCW FFA chapter. I'm from Avoca, Iowa. I'm 14 years old, and I would like to thank Byron Menke, my mentor. Today, I will be selling this leather exhibitor number holder from Weaver Livestock, starting the bid at $5. $5, $5, anybody $5. I got 5 over there. Would you give me 10, 10, 10? Anybody 10? Would you give me? I got 10 over there. Would you give me 15, 15? I got 15. Would you give me 6? 20, 20, anybody 20, 20, 20. I got 15. I got 20. Would you give me 25, 20? I got 25. Would you give me 30, 30? Anybody 30? I got 25 over there. Would you give me 30, 30? Anybody 30, 30? Anybody 30? Going once, going twice. Sold for $25 to bid number 506. My next item is a Grip Fit grooming brush from, where is it? From Decker, starting the bid at $5. $5, $5, anybody $5, $5, $5. I got 5 over there. Would you give me 10, 10, 10? I got 10 over there. Would you give me 15, 15? I got 15 over there. Would you give me 6, 20, 20? Anybody 20, 20, 20? I got 20. Would you get 30, 30 over there? 30, 30? Anybody 30, 30? I got 30 right there. Would you give me 35, 35? Anybody 35, 35? Yes, 35, 35. Would you give me 40, 40? Anybody 40, 40? Anybody 40? Got 35. Would you give me 40, 40? Anybody 40? Would you give 40, 40? Anybody 40? Going once, going twice. Sold for $35 to bid number 533. Once again, thank you everyone and goodbye.
You'll see a few gift cards down front. It's going to be sold in the final round, and the champion's going to be able to sell one special package of meat. And that's been provided by the Certified Piedmontese Beef out of Lincoln, Nebraska. They're the sponsors of those items. Their mission is to encourage a life of healthy and fulfillment with friendly experiences, top notch beef of unmatched taste, and a deep passion for food. Their vision is to be a trusted source of natural, sustainable Piedmontese beef that delivers authenticity and honesty in every interaction, upholding quality and integrity beyond the beef industry. From the ranches and the land, they work with on how to provide customers with a healthy lifestyle.
Wait, which hand do I hold?
Either one you want to. Whichever one you want. Doesn't matter.
All right.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Our next contestant's coming in.
Hello, my name is Cassidy Brunson. I'm from Vinton, Iowa, and today I'm gonna I'm contestant number 10. And I'm going to sell you some wonderful items here. So my first lot is lot 10A, and I have an extra large Carhartt Pioneer hoodie and an extra large Pioneer hoodie and dry fit hoodie. And I'm gonna start the bidding at $5. Would you give me $5? Now 10, now 10, now 10. Would you give me 10? Would you give me 20, 20, 20? Would you give me $20? About 25, 25, 25. Me 25. What about 30, 30, 30, 30? I got 30. What about 20, 35, 35? I got 35. I got 35. I got 40, 40. I got 40. What about 45, 45, 45, 45? I got $45. Got 45. Do I got 50? Do I got 50? Do I got 50? I got 50. About $55. 55. I got 55. What about 60? What about 60? What about 60? What about 60? 60? All right, so $55 to bidder number 397. $55 to bidder number 397. All right, for my second item, lot number 10B, I got a cactus painting and it was donated by our local flower shop. And I'm gonna start the bidding at $5. Would you me $5 now? 10. And give me $10, $10 now. I got $10, about 15, 15, 15. I got 15, about 20, 20. Do I got $20? Do I got $20? I got 20, about 25, 25, 25. And I got 25, 25, 25. Do I got 25? Sold $15 to bidder number 393. $15 to bidder number 393. I'm Cassidy Brunson from Vinton, Shellsburg, Iowa, contestant 10.
One of our other sponsors is actually adding to the champion today. The Iowa Association is giving $1,000 scholarship, but there's a family, it's the Bob Larkey Family Memorial, and they helped us at the state fair at our competition there, and then they came and said we want to help support this one as well. So they're actually adding an additional $500 scholarship that's going to go to the champion today because they've always appreciated the auction industry, what it can do, and now they get a chance to support the youth as we move forward throughout this next few decades or however long it's going to go.
That's all I gotta say, and then I'm gonna walk out. They're picking the scorecards up from this round, and in just a moment, we'll have our next contestant entering the ring. We've got about 5 contestants to go. At that time, we will start tallying up the scores and make a few more introductions. And I know Mallory wants to come in and speak a little bit because she's going to talk not only on what we have going on, but also a little bit about a couple of items that have been provided. Our next contestant, please. My name is Kirsten Pettit. I am contestant number 11. I am from the Vinton Shellsburg FFA chapter, and I will have 2 items to sell for you today. Lot number 11A and lot number 11B. We will start lot number 11A. It is an Iowa State blanket. It is made out of sweatshirt material. It is perfect to rep your spirit for Iowa State and keep warm at the same time during these cold months. We will start the bid at $25. What do you bid me? $25, $25, $25 now, 25, now 30, now 30, 35, or 30. Do I hear 35, 35, 35, 40, 40, 40 now, 40 now, 40 now, 40, 45 now, 45, 5, 45, 45, 50, 50. Do I hear 50, 50, 55, 55, 55, 50, 50 now, 60, 60 now, 60 now, 60. Do I hear 60? Do I hear 60? Anyone 60, 60, 65, 65, 65 now, 70, 70, 75, 75, 75, 80, 85, 80, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 90, 95 now, 95. Do I hear 95? 95. Sold 90 to bidder number 514. 85 or 90 to bidder number 514. My second item is lot number 11B. I have a handheld cooler, 2 shirts, and a cap. Both shirts are a XL. I will start the bid at $30. Would you bid me $30, $30, $30, 30, 35, 35 now, 35, 35? Anyone 35, 35, 35, 30, 35, 40, 40 now, 40 now, 40 now, 40, 45, 45, 45, 45, 50, 55, 55, 50, 55, 60, 60, 60, 60 now, 60, 60 now, 60, 60, 60. Sold 55 to bidder number 393. Sold at to bidder number 393. My name is Kirsten Pettit. Thank you for your time.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Back here.
Couple of other people we want to recognize. Where you got your registration cards out there, that is Leon Martin with Legacy Auctions. And he is also the new owner of the historic Waverly Sale Barn, where they have some of the largest draft horse sales in the world. His team has graciously volunteered to serve today as today's clerks and cashiering staff. Leon, your entire crew, we extend our deepest thanks. Your support is truly appreciated. Folks, put your hands together for a moment for Leon for giving us up his time and helping today. Our next contestant.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cameron Colbert. I'm from WCFA. I'm contestant number 12. I brought a candle from Katie & Co., made by Katie & Co., sponsored by Paulson Auctions. Alrighty, what are you going to give for it? $5. Anybody want to give me 5? I got 5. Now 10. Now 15. Anybody want me 15? And 15. I got 15. Now 15. Now 20. And 25. Anybody want 25? Now 30. And 30. Anybody want 30? Now 30. Now 30. I got 30. And now 40. Anybody give me 40? I got 40. Now 45. Anybody want 45? Now 45. Now 45. Now 45. Now 45. Now 50. And $50 bill. Now 50. I got 50 up there. Now 55. Would you give me 55? Now 55. Would you give me 55? Anybody give me 55? Now 60 and 65. Would you give me 65? Now 65. Now 65 and 70 and 70. Now 75. Anybody give me 75? Now 75. Now 80. Would you give me 80? 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 I got 85. And now 85. Now 85. Now would you give me 85? I got 85. Now 90. I got 90. Now 95. Now 95. Would you give me 95? Now I got 95. Now 100 and $100 bill. Now come on, Grandma. One time. $100. Let's go. $100 now. 100. Now 100 now. 100 now. 100 now. 100. Come on. I got 100 now. 105. And 105 now, 105, 105. I got 105 now, 110, and 110, 110, and boom, we go, 110, 110, 110. Sold right there, $105, 531. Ladies and gentlemen, my lot 12B is a show steer planter made by Anthem Metalworks. And my sponsored by Dialogue Wealth Advisors. What do you want to get for it? $10. Anybody give me 10? I got 10. Now 15. And 20. Oh, 10, 15, 10, 20, 30, 40. And me getting 40. And I'm 45. And even now I'm 40. And I'm 40. And I'm 40. I got 40. Now 50. Now 50. Now 50. I got 60. Anybody with me 70 now? 70 now? 70. Anybody give me 70 now? 70 now? 70 now? 80. And 90. Anybody get 90 now? 98 now? 90 now, 100, 100 now, 110, 110, anybody want me 110? I got 110, now 120, 120, 120, now 130, would you give me 130? I got 130, now 140, and would you give me 140? I got 140, now 150, and would you give me 150? I got 150, now 200, and 200, now 200, now 200, now 200, now 200, 200, I got 200 now. 210. Would you give me 210? I got 210, now 220, and 220. Would you give me 220? One more time. 220, 220, 220, 215. Let me help you out. 215, 215. I got 215 right over here. 215, now 220. Anybody with 220? I got 220, now 225. 225, now 230. And 230. One more time. You got to hit 230. And 230. Where? Oh, you got 230. 235. Anybody give me 235 now? 235. I got 235 now. 240. Would you give me 240 now? I got 240 now. 245 now. 245 now. 245 now. 250. Would you give me 250? I got 250 now. 255. I got 250 now. 260. Would you give me 260? Would you give me 260 now? 260. And when we get one time, one more time, 260. And I sold at 255 at 537. 537. Where'd I go? Oh, thank you guys for coming. My name is Cameron, part of the WCFFA. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we've covered our sponsors. We've covered a lot of people that have put some time in, but there's one guy that's sitting out front as well. And that's our person that's from our director. He's with the Agribusiness uh, Association here in Iowa. They manage the Iowa Auctioneers Association. Heath DeYoung is his name. And a lot of this can't happen without the people behind the scenes that just keep everything in order. So if you get a chance, he's going to be quietly sitting on the end, scoring all these sheets today, making sure everything's in order. Give him a round of applause and a thank you as you walk by if you get a chance to see him. Our next contestant, please.
My name is John Scott from the HSTW FFA chapter. I am 14 years old, and I want to give thanks to Byron for helping me out a whole bunch. And I'll be selling this metric 3/8 drive socket set from John Deere. It's worth $100. So does anybody want to give me $100? We'll go down to 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, not 10. Anybody give 10, not 20, not 20. I'm going to go 20, not 20, not 20. I'm going to go 20. Come and give me 20. Now 30, not 30. I'm going to go 30, not 30. Now 40, not 40. Anybody go 40. Come and give me 40. Anybody get 40. Now 50, now 50. I'm going to go 50, now 50. I'm going to go 50, now 60, now 60. Anybody go 60. Now give me 60. Now 70. Anybody go 70. Come and give me 70. Anybody go at 70. Now 80, now 80. Anybody go 80. Come and give me 80. Anybody 80, now 80. Now 90, now 90. I'm going to go 90, now 90, now 90. Anybody go 90. Come and give me 90. Anybody go 90. Going once, going twice. Sold for $80. The buyer, $533. Next, we got these 2 buckets full of all your livestock show needs, from Hocus Pocus to fly spray. That's also worth $100. So does anybody want to give me $100? We'll go to 10. Now 10, now 10. Anybody go 10. Now come and give me 10. Anybody go 10. Now 20. Now 20. Now anybody go 20. Now 30. Now 30. Anybody go 30. Now 40. Now 40. Now 50. Now anybody go 50. Come and give me 50. Now 60. Now you go 60. Now 70. Now 70. You can go 70. Now anybody go 70. Come and give me 70. Anybody go 70. Now 80. Now 80. Anybody go 80. Now 80. Now 80. Now 90. Anybody go 90. Now 90. Anybody go 90. Now 90. Anybody go 90. Come and give me 90. Anybody go 90. Go once. Go twice. Sold for $80 to buyer. 516. Once again, I'm John Scott from the HSTW FFA chapter. Thank you.
Another person we want to thank is Scott Johnson. He's the executive director of the Iowa FFA Association. He could not be here with us today, but we greatly appreciate what they've done helping promote this throughout the FFA Association. And also, you're going to see a lot of people working around here, carrying items out, working with these kids, getting them lined up and ready to come in. We've got Bray ripping around here, picking up scorecards and doing his thing. So there's a lot of people that takes to put on one of these. We could set and list names. We'll be here till midnight. But on behalf of the Iowa Auctioneer Association, please give your applause and appreciation for these guys helping out today, making this happen. Our next contestant.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Miles McConaughey. I'm contestant number 14 today, and I make my home near West Liberty, Iowa, where I'm a part of the West Liberty FFA chapter. Before we get started, I'd like to thank the judges for their time and being here, and I'd like to thank all you lovely people for being here for the first annual Iowa FFA bid calling competition. And without further ado, let's get started. Moving on to lot number 14A, I got a nice Case IH basket, an International Farmall sign, a 32-ounce tumbler, a water bottle, and 2 Case IH hats along with the t-shirt. And we're going to be here 25, 25 now, 25 now, 25 now, 30, bit 30 now, 30 now, 35, and 35, bit 35 now, 40, bit 40 now, 45, 45, bit 50, and 50, bit 50 up top, now 55, 55, bit now 60, and 60, bit now 60, now 60, bit 60, 65, now 70, bit 70, now 70, now anybody, bit 70, now 70. It's worth more than that. 75 now, 75 would have been 80, and 80 would have been now, 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 85, 85 now, 85 would have been now, 85 would have been 85 now, 90, and 90 would have been now, 95, 95 now, $95 now, $95, going once, sold it, $90. The buyer number, what's your buyer number today? 553, $90, the buyer number 553. Thank you very much. Moving on to my next item, lot number 14B. I got a nice maximum 145, 1/32 scale tractor. It's in the box. It's ready to go, be put on a shelf. And I got two nice hats along with a lovely Case IH t-shirt. And then for the last item in the basket, I got a nice cutting board. It's got American flag and some tractors on the bottom. It's essential to cut all your fruits and vegetables. And we're going to be here with a bit of 30 and 30 now. Anybody with a 35 now, 40, with a bit of 45 now, 50, with a bit of 55 now, 60, with a bit of 65 and 65 now, 70, with a bit of 70 now, 75, 75 now, 75 now, 80, 80 now, 85, 85, but now 85, 85 now, 90, with a bit of 90 now, $90 down, 90 now, 5, 95 now, 95, but now 100 and 100 now, 5 now, 5, but a bit 105 now, 10, would you bid 110 now, 10, would you bid 110, and would you bid 110 over here, 110, anybody 110? Sold it for $105. The buyer number 551, $110. The buyer number 551. I'd like to thank you guys all for coming out to the first annual Iowa FFA bid calling competition. My name is Miles McConaughey. I'm contestant number 14 from West Liberty, Iowa. Thank you.
What are you selling first?
My apples.
You're good.
Where you're
Our next contestant.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Charlie Hebner. I'm from Fort Madison, Iowa, and I'm a part of the Fort Madison FFA chapter. Today, I'm contestant number 15, and I have not one, not two, but 3 delicious caramel apples for you, and they're a homemade recipe and a hometown favorite. How about a 10 now, 10, 10, 10, now I got 10 now, 20, I got 20 now, 30, 30 here now, 40, out at a 40 now, 40, 40, out at a 40 now, I got 40 now, 50, I got 50 now, 60 now, 60, out at a 60 now, can I get a 60 now, 70, I got 70 here now, 80, out at an 80 now, 80 now, 80 now, how about a 75, 75, I'm bid 70 now, 75 now, 80, out at an 80 now, 80 now, I got 80 now, 90, how about a 90 now, 90, can I get a 90 now, how about a 90 now? 90. Now 95. How about a 95? 95. Come on, Terry. 95. Let's go. 95 now. Can I get a 95? 95. Now 100. How about a 100 now? 100, 100 now. Can I get a 100 now? 100 now. 105. How about a 105? 105. All in, all done. Sold to you. $100. Bidder number 522. $100 for bidder number 522. My next item is 4 tickets to an Iowa women's basketball game this Thursday, the 13th. And the tickets are online, so whoever the lucky winner is, just come with me after and we'll transfer the tickets for you. Sorry about that. Can't put a price on a good time.
How about a 25 now? Can I get a 25? How about a 25? 25 now? 50. How about a 50 now? 50, 50 now? How about a 75? 75 now? 100. 100 here now? 125. 125. Can I get a 125 now? 150. How about a 50 now? 50, 50 now? How about a 150 now? Can I get a 150? 150. I'm bid 125. 150 now? 175. 175. One now? 200. 200. Can I get a 200 now? 200 now? How about a 200? Can I get a 200? 200 here now, 210. How about a 210, 210, 210? Can I get a 210? All in, all done? Sold to you, $200. Bidder number 527. $200 for bidder number 527. Again, my name is Charlie Hebner. I'm contestant number 15. Thank you for your time today.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, when you get a chance to watch 15 kids learn something new, walk into an arena, stand in front of, what do we got, 150 plus people in here today, and do that, that's awesome. Put your hands together for 15 of the bravest kids that we know. I know when I was in eighth grade, no, I wasn't going to walk in here at eighth grade and do that. So that's just awesome. Guys, we've got a chance. Again, the sponsors, we can't thank them enough for helping make this happen. The scores are being tabulated. The computer's going to be pulling them up. It won't be too long. But we're going to have a couple, three folks come in, sell some items as kind of some filler. And then we're going to be into our final round. Is our dignitary back? Okay. Well, we got Mallory kind of working two layers today. The last score sheets are going in. The last score sheets are going in. As soon as she makes her way back in here, we will have her say a few words about some of the items. Once we say our top five, we're going to let those kids take a look at the items that they're going to be selling, at least the first two. This morning, when we had them in, we did just kind of a little mini workshop with them, talked to them a little bit about the process, how the day was going to unfold. And we talked to them about that third item that they're going to have a chance to sell today. And you'll see that come into the ring here in just a little while. We will have to move those tables out, guys. So if we can get a couple people, we'll have to pull those while we're getting things wrapped up. That'll keep everybody a little bit safer, and then they'll have their items out front. Folks, it's been fun. I had the opportunity last year to go to Oklahoma. There's been a few states that have been starting this FFA contest, but okay. I'll get a microphone on here. And it'll be a few minutes till we have our group. So we'll let you speak for a minute. We're going to pull the tables. We're going to pull the tables down so then we won't have any issues here in a minute. Appreciate these guys taking care of that. It won't take just but a minute here. But I got to watch Oklahoma do it last year. They had quite a few kids show up, and it was represented extremely well. And at that time, we knew Iowa, a strong ag state, has got to be right there with them. But I'd like to welcome up to the auction block now Miss Mallory Robinson. And she is the executive director of the Iowa Beef Expo. She wants to say a few words, and then she's got an item she wants to talk about up front. It's pretty special.
Hi, guys. Like he said, my name is Mallory Robinson. I'm the director for the Iowa Beef Expo. Whenever Paul came to me about doing this contest a couple years ago, we did an auctioneering contest, but he said we were going to do it for the FFA members. I was like, let's do it. This sounds awesome. I'm so glad we could get it put together and raise money for these kids. I was in here earlier and listened to some, and man, they were impressive. So I can't wait to see the finals. Our cattle are getting ready to come up here, so they should be on their way. The one item I would like to talk about is the print out front. I was going to have CJ Brown come present it and talk about it a little bit. She is the one that did the print. She has a booth right out here, but she's on her way back from NBCA. So I will try to do it justice. This is a new print that she is coming out with. It's debuting here. This is the first one that will be sold. If you look down in the corner, it says number 2. So this is the first one that she is ever offering. If you can't tell, it says Iowa on the heads of the baldy heifers. So she's super excited about this piece, and we're excited to have it and that she wanted to donate it for this event. So make sure everybody raises their hands for all the prizes, and thank you.
Thank you, Mallory. Well, two things. We probably want the kids to all come in here so we can give them their medals. So if we can have the FFA kids start working their way down, we'll have you all inside. We got some medals that we want to give you for just participating in this inaugural event. Then we'll announce our top 5. We'll keep those 5 in the arena at that time, which we will redraw. We'll give them a minute to look over those items that they're going to be selling, and then we'll get right into the finals round. Yes. Oh, can I have the list? All right. And if you guys can line up starting with number 1 on the far left, my left side, and go in the order that you sold, if you would, and then we will announce your name. I'll do a quick look. I think we can pronounce them all. While they're getting lined up, guys, there's going to be 3 items that they're going to be selling in the finals that was provided not only by the Iowa Auctioneers, but also the Iowa Beef Expo. And then that print that they had, as well as a brand new wall clipper, was donated from Weavers, and we have another gift card that is going to be sold, and that is it's called the Italian Beef Package from Certified Piedmontese. But the 3 items that they're going to be selling is a $50 gift card to Certified Piedmontese, and again, make sure that we have your contact information because the John from that group is going to reach out. We'll connect you via email. He'll make sure you get the certification to order. The second item are those Jim and Tammy Huff arranged for those cutting boards to be made. Their son-in-law is a fantastic woodworker, so you get some really nice charcuterie boards. Those are going to be done. And then we have the third item, and Mallory touched on it. We're going to be bringing a heifer into the ring. Now, it is just a prop. Don't get excited. We're not selling the heifer, but it's just a prop for the kids to see and kind of get used to. We're at the Beef Expo. We got to be using cattle for the contest, and all the money's generated off of the sale of that prop heifer is going to go right into that scholarship fund. So, guys, one more time, they're all in front of you. Put your hands together. Fantastic kids that came out, did an absolutely wonderful job. I had the best seat in the house to get to listen to them, and it was just like, God, I'm glad I'm not 15 here trying to compete. So we're going to start on the my left side. Cash Bramer, we appreciate you coming out today. Alia Lutz is our next one. Rainier Johnson is our third competitor in the prelims. Molly Stamp is number 4. Kelsey Brown is number 5. Number 6 was Jalen Johnson. Number 7 is going to be Asher Henson. Justin Wyman is number 8. Kaylin Goodman is next in line at 9. Cassidy Brunson is number 10. Kirsten Pettit at number 11. Cameron Colbert is next at 12. John Scott is our next auctioneer. Number 14 is Miles McConaughey. And number 15, Miss Hubner, Charlie down on the end. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your top 15 today. And now the judges have got to sort it out to pick 5 of them. But they turned in their scores, the best that they could sort them out. And the computer will spit out the top 5. We're going to have that in just a minute. That should be coming in. But while they're waiting, yeah, you guys set tight. We'll get a photo from up top. Bridget's already probably snapped a couple. Are we good? Were they smiling? Somebody's giving instructions up there. I see you. Maybe we'll get another chance here in a minute. No, guys, we appreciate it. Hey, while they're in here, and we want to keep them in here, we announce our top 5, but let's keep the auction going. Do we have a couple guys? Jim Huff would like to maybe sell an item. And we will talk when we get done with the top 5 run through. Then we're going to talk about our judges and give those judges a chance to sell a couple of items. But yeah, we're going to have Jim sell something that's coming in the front here.
You want to sell for me? All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate the opportunity to be here today and be on this committee with these other gentlemen. But before I get started, let's give these kids a great big round of applause. Most of them, I was standing there holding the microphone, and you guys don't take that. Most of them said, "Oh, I'm scared to death. I'm nervous." And I said, "I've been in this business for over 40 years, and I still get nervous. So don't be worrying about that." So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to business. What do we have to sell here? Looks like we've got a one-size-fits-all hat, and what size a T-shirt, Mr. Steve? I bet it's going to be a large, I think. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the auction's on. Here we go. I'm going to get down $5. Who'll give 10? I'm bid 5, 10, 15, 20. Now 5. I'm going to get down 30. Now 5. I'm going to get down 40 to bid. He's going to get down 30 or 40. Now 5, 50. Yeah, $50. I'm going to get down there to bid. I'm going to get in now 5. I'm going to get down 55. Come on, 60. Yeah, $60. I'm going to get down there to 55. I'm going to get down 60. I'm going to get down 55. I'm going to get down 60. Anybody else? I'm going to get down 55. I'm going to get down Terry. You want back in? 55. I'm going to get down the down 5. 65. I'm going to get down 75. I'm going to get 85. 85. I'm going to get 85. 100. And now 10. Even to get 110. Even to get 100. Even to get down 10. Come on, Robin. 110. Even to get 110. 10. Even to get down 25. Even to get down 125. Even to get 110. 25. 110. Even to get down 25. Oh, yeah, no 3. I'm going to get down 110. Did you say yes? And now 35. I'm going to get a 135. I'm going to get a 135. I'm going to get 100. Now 135. 125. I'm going to get a 130. Paul. 135. I'm going to get a 1. Robin. 125. I'm going to get down 35. I'm bid. You want it? 125. Yes or yes? I'm going to get down now 50. 150. All through. All done. Anybody else? 135. I'm going to get 150. So $135 going to Makokata, Iowa. Wyoming 553. Thank you to the Krogman family. We'll talk about those folks here in a little bit. Thank you very, very much, folks. I appreciate it very much. Who you got next, Paul?
Hey, Dave. Well,
David.
David. We have to use that one.
Jake, you just want to come down here too.
Jake.
Melanie. Here's David Whitaker, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, what are we selling? Selling a hat, and we're selling another T-shirt. Hey, everybody, good job, good job. Here we go. All right, 8 and somebody bid 10. I'm bid 10 here and 10 that I'm made and 20 there and 5 and 35 and 45 and 55 and thank you here and 65 and now 75. I'm 65 here and 75 and 65 right sides and a lead 75. I'm 75 and 80 85 and up here and 85 and are we through? Are we done? So $75. 514 it is. 514. Hey, thank you.
Test 1, 2. Is that there? There it goes. All right, we're back. Boom, boom, boom. Who else we got?
Jake, he won't come. Jake will come. No.
Jake Rice. There you go. You just have to shame him into it on the microphone.
Yeah.
Jake Rice going to come down. He's going to sell an item for us.
Ready here. 90 something.
So we've had, when did it start? 60, the first auction contest. 64?
5.
Yeah. So Iowa's probably got one of the deepest traditions of auctioneering in the country. and as well as one of the longest running state championships. And I believe it started in 1964. Now, Jake wasn't the first winner. You were the second. All right. But he's a past state champion.
Second. Thanks, Paul. You bet. I think you got me by a couple years, don't you? Yeah.
All right.
What do you got there, fellas? Iowa State auctioneer hat and size. I haven't wore that since high school. All done there. What about to do? 5, 10. Yep, 5, there, about 10 here. $15 here, about 20 to 5, about 25, about 30 to 5, about 35, about $40 to 5, about 50. Now 16, about 5 here. Now $70 to 5, about 75. And now $80 to 85, about $85 to $80 to 5, about 85. About 80 here, about 5. Y'all through, y'all done. $80 here, about 5 there. Now 85. Sold it to you. $80. Put them on buyer. I'm blind, David. 514 is it? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, kids. Appreciate y'all being here. What a wonderful opportunity.
All right. Thank you, Jake. Well, before we get any further into the day, somebody handed me a little piece of paper up here, and I got the top 5. Just want to make sure I got it. Okay. Everybody has different handwriting, so I don't want to. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in absolutely no particular order, the computer picks 5 and then randomizes them and kicks out the names. So you're the first. The first one. There we go. Miles. Where's that other microphone? You heard part of it. Miles McConaughey, would you please step forward as one of our top 5 finalists today? Is there a Justin Wyman in here? You're one of our finalists. Asher Henson, do you want to go to the finals? Rainer Johnson is one of our finalists. One, two, three, four. Oh, we got one more. Hey, Charlie Hubner, you'd like to go to the finals? To other kids, we greatly appreciate you coming out. You did an absolutely fantastic job, but now you guys can relax. You can loosen the ties. You can go up in the stands. You can get your bid card, and you can just enjoy the rest of the day. But we thank you so much, and put your hands together for these guys that are leaving. I think it was probably kind of tough because I kind of judge them from up here too, and it was like, okay, I'm good with my 5, but there was another 5 to 10 right behind you guys. So, but that's what it takes. These competitions just help everyone to get better. And I know it's tough to come out and have to put yourself against your peers and your friends, but at the end of it, you're going to make some new friends with this. So you guys, we're going to have get a couple of photographs here, and then when we've get a couple of guys, we'll get our chips and we'll have our drawing, and then we will get our top 5 ready to go. Do you have the top 5 chips? Oh, Doug's got them. There we are. All right. So if you guys will get one more picture. I got to lean out of the way. Okay. All right. Now you find Doug in a black cowboy hat, and you're going to draw. And this will be your final contestant run and how you're going to be doing this. We can come up with something here. Actually, just come back here after you do because I've got the names. Rainier? Nope, no problem. Five. Okay. 2 miles. 3 and 4. Okay. All right, guys. If you want to take a quick minute, look at those items because you have the gift card, you have the cutting board, and then we'll bring the heifer in, and we'll have you guys from this time start over on this side. Bridget's going to kind of herd you in, but you're going to come right up here on the auction block, and you're going to sell. And the reason we're mainly doing that, one, it gives them a chance to get a little different view and perspective of the auction, but also we are bringing a live animal into the ring. And this is on broadcast all over the world. We got a lot of people that are watching it, and they're going to be coming back watching this in time. And we're one of the only contests that does something like this around the country. And we don't want to be that one contest where something just goes wrong, because we don't want, if anybody's been around even a show heifer at times, things in this change direction very quickly. So we're not going to be that. But just for safety and the look, Jim Huff, you're needed up front. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, do the gift card, do the cutting board, and then we'll do the heifer in there. And the heifer's going to come in, then she'll go back out, and we're just going to kind of cycle them through so that she don't have to stand in here for too long. Okay, so the certificate that you have is a $50 gift card to the certified Piedmontese beef. It's out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Now, this is just a copy, but we'll get their information. We will connect them with a certified Piedmontese beef group. And then from there, they will make sure they get the an e-certificate, at which time they can order their beef online and have that shipped right to their house. So I'll let Jim explain the cutting board.
The cutting board was made by my son-in-law, who is a in the National Guard, and he does woodworking as a hobby and to clear his mind. But those are handmade. He's very, very good, and of course you can see what they're shaped like. But he lives in Cedar Falls, Iowa, and he's got a small business as well. So he does a really great job.
So the calves that are going to come in are sponsored and provided by either Brant Farms or Moffett Angus. They're going to bring them into the ring, and it's strictly just a prop. But it just kind of adds the aesthetic to what we're doing here, gives you an opportunity. And if you want to talk about the calf a little bit, that's fine. Or if you want to talk about that the funds go to the scholarship fund to help out, that's fine as well. So you can go either way with it when you're explaining it, but you get to stand right up here when we do this. So we kind of good? So the scholarship's going to go two different directions. Going to help your logo on your jacket, the Iowa FFA General Scholarship Fund, and other funds are going to go into the Iowa Junior Beef Breeds Council Scholarship Fund. So we're supporting two different main scholarships that are going to be coming forth that you guys will have an opportunity to apply for later on. Feel pretty good? All right. So the order of our finalists is going to be Rainier Johnson, Charlie Hubner, Miles McConaughey, Justin Wyman, and Asher Henson will be number 5. So if you guys are comfortable and want to work your way over, and if we can have Rainier come up here. Yeah, we'll just bring him in and off here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're settled in, have your bid numbers ready. Contestant finalist number 1.
Again, everybody, good afternoon. My name is Rainer Johnson, contestant number 1 this time around. First item, 1A, is a gift card for $50. You get that, give them your information, and they will set you up with that. And a 5, now 10, 10, would have been 10, would have been 10, anybody 10, now 10, now 15, now 15, now 15, anybody 15, now 20, now 20, a bit 20, would have been 20, now 25, now 25, anybody 25 on the left, ma'am on the left's 25, now we got 30, now we got 30, now we got 30, would have been 30, now 35, now 35, man at the top, now 40, now 40 to the ma'am on the right, got 40, now 45, now 45, now 50 to the gentleman at the top, 50, 50, 50, 50, would have been 50, would have been 50, now 50, now 55, 55 on the left, 55 on the left, 55 on the left, anybody 50, would have been 50, how about 55? 55, 60, now 60, now 60, would have been 60, would have been 60, anybody 60? Nope, sold, $55, bidder number 395. Sold, bidder number 395. Can't green stick back here. Now for the second item, it is a little cutting board shaped like a cow. Looks nice, it feels nice too, and I think that'll last you a good long while. And if I now 10 would have been 10, would have been 10, anybody 10, now 15, anybody 15, now 20, now 20, now 20, would have been 20, now 25, now 30, man at the top, now 30, now 30, now 30, anybody 30, now 35, now 35, now 40, 40, now 40, now 40, now 40, now bid 40, anybody 40, 45, 45, 45, now 50, now 50, bid 50, would have been 50, would have been 50, would have been 50, anybody 50, now 55, bid 55, anybody 55, 55, anybody 55, 55, 55, 60, now 60, now 60, anybody 60, would have been 60, would have been 65, now 65, 65, 65, anybody 65, gotta have 65. Now 70, would have been 70, would have been 70, now 75, 75, 75, anybody 75, 75, 75, would have been 75, 75. On the right, anybody 75, on the left, anybody 75. Sold, $70, bidder number 540, sold, $70, bidder number 540. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a calf. This is from Brant Farms. Looks like a good calf. I don't judge calves, but this one looks very nice. We're going to start off with $10, would have been 10, would have been 10, would have been 10, now 10, now 10, now 10, now 20, now 20, would have been 20, would have been 20, anybody 20, now 20, now 20, now 20, now 30, now 30, now 30, now 30, now 40, now 40, would have been 40, would have been 40, now 40, now 40, now 40, anybody 40, would have been 40, how about 40, how about 40, would have been 40, anybody 40, now 40, now 50, now 50, now 50, now 50, now 50, anybody 50, would have been 50, would have been 50, now 60, now 60, would have been 60, would have been 60, would have been 60, anybody 60, would have been 60, this is just donations, would have been 60, would have been 60, anybody 60, now 70, would have been 70, would have been 70, would have been 70, anybody 70, now 80, now 80, now 80, now 80, would have been 80, would have been 80, anybody 80, would have been 80, would have been 80, would have been 80. Come on, folks, just donations. Where? 80? Now 90, now 90, now 90, now 90, now 90, would have been 90, would have been 90. Up here, over here, 90, would have been 90, anybody would have been 90? Nope. Sold, $80 to bidder number 515. Thank you. Again, folks, Rainer Johnson, have a good day. Contestant number 1.
Yeah, let's hear it for the first kind of finalist here. That's awesome. We'll give the judges a minute to get their scorecards filled in. And then we're going to bring in our next finalist up here. She can get in, get situated. We'll really get everybody picked up, and then we will get you going. They'll let me know. I'll let you know when they figure it out. Valerie's telling me, yeah. You are good to go.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Charlie Hebner. I'm from Fort Madison, Iowa, and today I'm now contestant number 2. My first item is this nice gift card to buy some beef, just delicious. May as well get it while you can. How about a 10 now, 10, 10, 10? Can I get a 10 now? 20, how about a 20 now? 20 here now. 30, how about a 30 now? 40 now. 40, 40 here now. 50, how about a 50 now? Now 60, how about a 60 now? I'm bid 50 now. 60, come on now. How about a 60 now? 60, $60. How about a 55? I got 60 now. 70. How about a 70 now? $70 now. How about a 70 now? 70. I got 60 now. 70. How about a 70 now? Can I get a 70? How about a 65? 65. Can I get a 65? 65, 65. I got 65 now. 70. How about a 70 now? 70 now. Can I get a 70? Going all in? 65. Sold it to you. Bidder number 544. $65 for bidder number 544. Thank you, sir. The next item is this beautiful work of wood of a nice little cow. I mean, I'd put it on my wall, cut anything on it. It's beautiful. Look at that thing. How about a 10 now? 10, 10, 10. Can I get a 10? I got 10 now. 20, how about a 20 now? 30, how about a 30 now? 40, 40 now. 40 here now. 50, how about a 50 now? 50, $50 now. 60, how about a 60 now? $60 now. 70, how about a 70 now? Can I get a 70 now? I got 60 now. 70. 70 here now. 80, I got 80 now. 90, how about a 90 now? 90 now. 90, can I get a 90 here now? 100. $100 now. Can I get a 100 now? How about a 95? 95, can I get a 95? All in, all done? Sold, $90. Bidder number 522. $90 to bidder number 522. Thank you, sir.
So this is provided by Moffett Farms.
Okay. This next cutie is provided by Moffett Angus. And I mean, this is a donation, guys. Let's raise some money for the Iowa FFA. How about a 10 now, 10, 10, 10. I got 10 now, 20 here. 30 now, 30 now, 30 there now. 40, how about a 40 now? 50, 50 now. 50, 60 now. 60 here now. 70, 70 there now. 80, 80, how about an 80 now? 80 there now. 100. Can I get 100 now? How about 100 now? 100 there now. 120. How about a 120 now? Can I get a 120, 120, 140? 140 now, 140. Can I get a 140? I'm bid 120 here. How about a 130? 130 there now, 140. How about a 140? 140 now. Can I get a 140? All in, all done? Sold to you, 130. Bidder number 527. $130 to bidder number 527. Again, I'm Charlie Hebner, contestant number 2. Thank you for your time.
Awesome. Well, as we mentioned, folks, once they get those scorecards picked up and we get get the next 3 of these folks to come through and sell, then we will get some judges up here so you can see who's been sorting this out today. Doing good. You're doing great.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you all for sticking around. My name is Miles McConaughey. I'm contestant number 3 in the final round. I'm from West Liberty, Iowa, and I belong to the West Liberty FFA chapter. I'd like to thank the judges for being here, and I'd like to thank everybody for sticking around, and let's get something sold. So we got $50 to Piedmont beef. They're registered, and you can buy up to $50 worth of meat. And we're gonna be here now, 5 now, 5 and 5 now, 5. Anybody now, 10 and now, 10 with a bit of 15 now, 20 now, 25 now, 30 and 30 now, 35, bitty bit of 35 now, 40 bitty bit of 40 now, 40 now, 45, 45 now, 50 and 55 now, 55 bitty bit of 55, but now 55, but 55 now, 55, but now 55, 55 now, 60 and 65 now, 65 right there now, 65 now, 70 and 75, but a bit of 75 now, 70 now, 70 bit of 75. Anybody else with a bit of 75? Sold it right there for $70. The buyer number 521, $70 to buyer number 521. Thank you very much. Moving on to lot number 3B, I got a nice cutting board. It's handmade. It looks like it's got some pine and maybe a little oak wood in there, and it's in the shape of a cow. And I guess if You're at the Expo. I'm sure you're cattlemen. So, and where it gonna be here? Where it gonna be now? 10, what a bit 10 now, 10 now, 15 and 20 now, 20 witty bit of 25, 25 now, 30 witty bit of 30 now, 35 and 35 now, 40 witty bit of 45, 45 witty bit of 50 now, 55 now, 60 witty bit of 60 now, 60, 65 and 70 witty bit of 70 now, 70 over here now, 75 now, 80 and witty bit of 80 now, 85, 85 but now, 85 now, 90 and 90 witty bit of 90 up there now, 90 witty bit of 90 now, 95, 95 now, 100 now, witty bit 100 now, 100 now, $100 down and $100 down, $100 down, all said and done, $100. 105 now, 105, but a bit 105 now, 105 now, 105. Would you go 102 and a half? 102 and a half now, 102 and a half now, 105, and 105, but a bit 105 now, 105 now, 107 and a half, 107 and a half now, 110, 110, but a bit 110 now, 110, 110, 110. Sold it. 107 and a half to buyer number
542.
107 and a half to buyer number 542. 107 and a half to buyer number 542. Thank you very much.
So this heifer is provided by Brand Farms.
Talk about a nice heifer right there. This heifer here is provided by Brant Farms. Gosh, she looks nice. And here to go, what it gonna be now? $100 down, 100 now, 100 now, 50, witty bit of 50 now, 100 and bit of 50, and 75, witty bit down, 75, but now anybody witty bit of 75, and 75, witty bit down, 75 now, 100, 200 now, 200 now, 100 now, 100 and a half, 100 and a half, but a bit 100 and a half now, 175, and 175, but a bit 175 now, 175, 175, and witty bit 175 now, 200 now, 200, witty bit 200, and 200, witty bit 2 and 100 now, 200 now, 200, witty bit 200. Let me tell you now, 225, 225, but now 225, witty bit 225 now, 225 up there in the top, and 225 now, 225, witty bit 225, and 250, 2 and a half, but now 2 and a half, with 2 and a half now, 2 and a half. What if I told you, ladies and gentlemen, the money being donated to here today is going to the Iowa FFA organization, the Iowa Beef Expo, and now 100 now, 200 and a half now, 200 and a half now, 200 and a half, anybody with 200 and a half, 200 and a half, sold it right there for 225, the buyer number 514, 225, the buyer number 514. I would love to thank you all for staying here and your support for the first annual Iowa FFA bid calling competition. My name is Miles McConaughey. I'm contestant number 3. I'm from West Liberty, Iowa. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
You got like the most expensive cutting board. Yeah. No, I didn't. Yeah.
We're good? Our next finalist contestant.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Justin Weeman, contestant number 4 from Macokota, Iowa, here with the Macokota FFA. Want to give everybody a huge thank you for sticking around today, and a huge thank you to the Iowa Beef Expo and the Iowa Auctioneers Association for helping put this event on. And I think I'm ready to go. With that beef certificate, Piedmontese purebred purebred beef there, you get a certificate, you take it back and you get the credit and you get the meat delivered right to your house. And what do you go there? On 10, down 20, at 10, down 20, 30, little bit 20, little bit 30. And now 5 on 30, bit 5, little bit 35 and 40, little bit 40, bit 5, little bit 45 and 50, little bit 50, little bit 50 and 5, little bit 50 and 5, on 50, 5, little bit, yeah, 55, little bit 55 and 60, little bit 60, little bit 60 and 50, 5, little bit 60 and 5, little bit 60 and 5, on 60, bit 5, little bit 70. And now 5 on 70, bit 5, little bit on 70, get 5, little bit down 70, bit 5, little bit. I'm up top 70, get 5, little bit down 80, on 75, little bit 80. Up 75, little bit 80, on 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 75 and 80. Sold it $75. I'm up above you to buyer 549, 548, 548.
Perfect.
My next item is a wood cutting board shaped as a calf. Be a good picture there to represent this event. And what do you go there? On 10, down 20, on 20, a bit 5 on a bit, 20 bit 5 on a bit, 30 on a bit, 30 and a 5 on a bit, 30 and 5 on a bit, 40 on a bit, 40 and 5, on 45 on a bit, 50, and now 5, on 55 and 60 on a bit, 60, now 5 on a bit, 60, but 5 on a bit, 60 and 5, on 60, 5 on a bit, 65 and 70, it's 70, on 60, 5 on a bit, 70 on a bit, 70 and 5 on a bit, 70 and 5 on a bit, on 75 down, 88 on a bit, 80 but 5 on a bit, 85 90, and now 1 out of a bit, 95 and 100 out of 95 and 1, out of a bit, 95 out of 100 out of 95 and 1, I'm up top, 95 down 1, hit 95 out of a bit, 195 out of a bit, 100 now 10 out of a bit, 10 out of a bit, 20 out of a bit, 110 out of 20, 110 out of a bit, 20, hit 110, 120, 110 down 20 out of a bit, 10 down 20, 110 down 20, all done here, 110 down 20, sold it $110, 507, 508, 508. This heifer will be provided by Moffat Angus. It's just stage fright. All right, you got a good black heifer there. I get on a little bit, 200 out 10, out 200 out 10, a little bit, 200 out 10, up to but 10, out 200 out 10, a little bit, 150, 60, I 150 down 60, a little bit, 150, 60, a little bit, 150, 60, 50, 75 on the bill, 50, 75, out of the bit, 50 down 75, 1 out of the 75 on the bill, 1 to 10, 110 on the bit, 110, 20, hit 120, 30, 130 on the bit, 130 on the bit, 40, 140 on the bit, 50, I 140 on the bit, 50, all the money's going to scholarships, 140 on the bit, 50, hit 140, 50, 140 on the bit, 50 on the bit, 140 on the bit, 50 on the bit, 140 down 50 on the bit, 40 down 50 on the bit, 150, 50, now 5 on the bill, hit 155, 60 on the bit, 160 on the bit, 55 on the bit, 60 on the bit, 60, and 155 on the bit, 60, sold it 155 to buyer 528, buyer 528 for $150. Thank you once again. My name is Justin Weeman from Maquoketa, Iowa. Have a nice evening.
Thank you. There we go. As we're getting ready for our final finalists coming in here in just a moment, we'll get those sheets picked up. We appreciate all the work Mallory's done, and especially with Brent Farms and Moffat Angus for providing the calves for today. Also, we'll talk a little bit more about it on those finalist items when we get ready as our champion.
All right, I got my first item up for bid right here. My name is Asher Henson. I'm contestant number 5. I'd like to thank the judges for taking time out of their busy weekend to come here and judge this spectacular contest. And with that being said, I'm ready to go to work. We got a gift card to Piedmont Beef right here. I heard it's real good. Here we go. I got a $50 bill. Who the $50 bill out here? I got a $50 bill out here. I got a $60 bill. I got a $50 who the $60 bill out here. Now where I got a $60. It's 60 now 70. I got a 60 now 70 now 70 now 70. I got a 70. Who the $80? It 80 by right here. I got a 70. Who the 80 now 80 now 80. I got a 70 now 80. Who the $80 bill? I got a 70 now 70 now 70. Who the $80 bill out here? I got 80 now 90. Who the $90 bill? I got an 80 now 90. Who the $90 bill out here? Now we're going to $90. It 90 by right here. I got an 80 now 90 now 90 now 90. I got an 80 now 90. Anybody want in? I got an $80 bill. You know you want to. I got a $90 bill. Real good beef. 80 now 90. I sold it to you right there. $80 bill. Where were you? Bidder number 527. 527 buys them. Thank you, sir. Next up, we got a handmade heifer right here. It's a cutting board, handmade, high quality right there. Here we go. I got a $50 bill. Who got a $50 right here? I got a 50 now 50 now 50. I got a 50. He got a $60 bill. I got a 60 now 70. He got a 70 now 70 now 70. He got a 70 now 60 now 80 now 90. I got a 90 now 100 now 100 now 100. I got a 100. He got a 100 now 110. He got a 110. I got a 110. He got 120. I got a 120 now 30. I got a 100. Where you bidding? I got 130. Now 40. I got 140. Who got 150? I got 150. He got 160 up and out here. Now where I got 160. Who got 160? I got 150. He got 160 right here. I got 160. Now 70. Who got 170 by him right here? I got 160 now 70. Now 70. Now 70. I got 160. He got 170 by him right here. He had 160. He got 170. It's real fine. You know you want to, Ashley. Let's do it again. I got 170. Yeah, I did it. I got 170. He got 180. Now 80. Now 80. I got 180. Now 90. He got 190. Let's see who likes me more. I got 190. Now 200. I got 200. You can go 200. I get 190. He can win 200. I get 190 now. 2 now. 2 now. 2. I get 190 now. 200. I get 190 now. $200 bill. I get 190 now. 200 all in. Oh, right there. I get 200. He get 210. I get 210 now. 20. I get a 210. I get a 220. Not 90. Now where I get a 210 now. 20. I get 210. He get 200. Mom, it's for me. Do it again. I get a 220. I get a 220 now. 30. I get a 230 now. 40. I get a 240 by him right here. Yeah, 240 by him right here. I get a 230. Gonna go 240 down here. Now where? Anybody else want in on the fun? You might not beat him. I got a 240. Yeah, 240 by him right. I get a 240 now. 50. Yeah, 250 by him right here. I get a 240 now. 50 now. 50 now. 50. I get a 240 now. 50. All in all that all done. I get a 240. Yeah, 250 by him right here. 240 now. 50 now. 50. I get a 240 now. 50. All in all that. Last chance to dance. I sold it to you right there. $240 bill. Bidder number 510. Bidder number 510. Then our next item up for bid is going to be a heifer right here. Now, all the money is just going to scholarships, but we just brought her in here just for fancy looks. I tell you what, she's a good heifer right there, elite breeding piece. She's long, she's black, and she's good. Here we go. I get a $100 bill. He get a 100 buy him right here. I get a 100, 100, 100. He get a $100 bill. I get 50 to buy him right here. I get a 50, now 50, now 50. He get a 50 to buy him. Right here, I get a 50. Now 60, now 60, now 60. I get a 50 to buy him right here. Now 60. Yeah, 60. Yeah, I'm 70. I get a 70. Now 80. Now 80. Now 80. I get an $80. Yeah, now 90. I get a 90. Now 100. Now $100 bill. I get 100. Now 110. He get 110. Now 20. Now 20. Now 20. I get 130 by him right here. 130. He get 130 right here. I get 120. Now 30. Now 30. Now 30. I get him up top at 120. Yeah, now 130. Now 40. I'm gonna go 140. I get 130. Now 40. Now 40. I get 130. I'm gonna go 140 to buy him right here. 130. Now 40. Now 40. Now 40. I get 130. He get 140. Do it again. You're looking at me like you want to. I get 130 now 40. I get 140 now 40 now 40. I get 130 now 40. Last chance to dance. 130 now 40. I sold it to you right here. $130 bill. Bidder number is 542. Bidder number 542. $130 bill, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Asher Henson. Thank you for having me. And again, thank you to the Iowa Auctioneers Association for putting on this spectacular event and the judges for coming out here and judging this event today. Thank you.
Hey, one more time for these 5 finalists and all of the young adults that helped support this today. Come out. This is awesome. Well, they are tabulating the scores, and we will be announcing our champion and the top 4 or the top 5 here in just a little while. And we'll go through that in a little bit more detail when we get to it. But right now, I'd like to introduce a few judges. We had 3 fantastic judges that came out, given their time here today, and 3 different states represented. I'm going to start with our local, Daryl Cannon. He's a CAI, CES, BAS in Center Point, Iowa. Daryl graduated from auction school in April of 1995. Upon graduating, he started working with other auctioneers, gaining experience within the industry. He then started his own auction company, Cannon Auction Service, selling real estate and personal property, and operated it until 2021 when he sold his business. He continues working with other auctioneers on a part-time basis since retiring. Daryl also spent 15 years as an instructor at Worldwide College of Auctioneering, which he says was a very fulfilling experience, instructing new auctioneers who had the desire to be part of this auction industry. And we'll have you start working your way down here, Daryl, because you got to sell something. Daryl was also the 2004 Iowa Champion Auctioneer, the 2010 President of the Iowa Auctioneers Association, and the 2013 inductee into the Iowa Auctioneers Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, Daryl, come on in here if you want to come up top or you want to be on the floor, wherever it's at. You got your boots on. Watch out for the... That's the one deal we didn't think about, did it?
Hey, Paul, everybody out there, did we have a contest or what? I'm telling you that I am very confident that this auction industry is in good hands. We got some great talent out there. We really do. So I think we're going to have a T-shirt and hat, maybe. What do you think, Doug? You're going to buy the pair right there. And how many dollars there? But you get $5 bill. If I make it 5, 10, but you get 15, but you get 20, but you get 25, but you get 30, 35, but you get 40, and 40, 40. Now 5, but you get 45, 50, and 45, 50, 50, but you get 50, 45. Straight away, 45, 50, and 45, 50, 50, but you get 50. Did you do it? 50 now 5, and 55, but you get 60, 5, but you get $65.70, and 75, 75, 75, but you get 75. One more time, and 70 here, and 5, but you get 75, and 80, 80, would you give 80? Got it. 75, 80, would you give 80? 88, would you give 80? 75, would you give 80? And 75, 80, are you 80? Now 5, 80 here, and 5, 85, 90, would you give 90, 85, 90 here, 95, and 100, 100, would you give 100 here, and 5, would you give 105? Thank you for what you did do. 100 here, and 5, would you give $105? Sold it $100. Buyer number 392, 392. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate you coming out and being a judge today. Well, we're going to bounce out west, and I'm going to introduce, and he'll start making his way out here. Russ Moravec has been a friend of mine for a long time. He's from David City, Nebraska. He started the auction business in 1981 along with his wife, Diane. Moravec Auction Company conducts auctions of both real estate and personal property. Russ is licensed and real estate broker, specialized in farmland, residential sales via the live auction method, private treaty, and occasional online auctions. He's been a livestock auctioneer for a number of years, selling in Columbus, Spalding, Wahoo, Nebraska, and Creston, Iowa livestock markets. He's been selling cars since 91 at Mannheim auction in Omaha. He also sold in Denver, Dallas, Albuquerque, Louisville, St. Louis, Kansas City auto auctions. He's a past president of the Nebraska Auction Association, named the Nebraska Auctioneer of the Year in 2012, and was inducted into the Nebraska Auctioneers Hall of Fame in 2023. He's a 86 Nebraska champion, 1986 all-around champion in Billings, Montana, LMA finalist in the livestock side in 89, 91, 2 and 3, runner-up in the NAA IAC champion. Now, he sent about 3 pages in because he's just so proud of what he's accomplished in life. But as we are setting in a livestock arena, Russ is the sire of 2 of the greatest auctioneers in the entire country. And if you ever get a chance and turn on the TV and what is that little Meekum? Meekum. I've heard of it somewhere. If you ever watch the Meekum auto auctions on TV, you're going to see a couple of different kids come across there. And these guys, Matt is a 2022 world champion automobile auctioneer, 2023 mile high champion, the 2025. He just won it like 2 weeks ago, won $20,000 in a Lone Star Open champion down in Dallas, Texas. And his brother, Trev, actually, he beat him to the world championships. He won the world. The brothers went back to back, and he was the 21 champion, world auto 2007 junior IAC champion, and the 07 Nebraska state champion. I've had the chance to compete against those guys, and this whole family is just top shelf. So here you go, Russ.
Well, thank you, Paul. I want to thank my mom for writing that resume for me. Now, I've known these gentlemen for many years, and I want to commend the Iowa Association for taking this event on, and the FFA chapter for doing this. Nobody wants extra work, but this is a great cause. I want to commend all you contestants. Hell, at 14 or 18 years, I had to wear a pull-down shirt because I couldn't button my own shirt, and let alone be an auctioneer. And I don't think we can thank these contestants for coming out there today like they did. Let's give them another big round of applause. Very, very nice job. And again, to the Iowa Auctioneers Association, you gentlemen taking out your time to take this event on. And I tell you what, it's going to be worth it because our youth, you're our future, and great future ahead of us, I think, ahead of us old people. So with that, we have a very nice shirt. That is a size medium, isn't that right? Oh, large, excuse me. It's a large, and that one cap will fit every head. Maybe some in Nebraska has, maybe not. All right, folks, how about to give here? I, David, to get here, 25 to go down. He had 25, David, to give $10. Let's go. I, 10, David, to get 20. He had 20 here and 30, David, to get 40 here and 50, David, to get 60 here and 75, 85, and 100. He had 1, David, to get 10, 10 to get 10, 100's here, 110. He had 1, David, to get 10, 10, 10, 10, David, to get $110 here. Now I have sold him $100 right here. This young man, that'd be better number 545, bid number 545. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You've been a very good crowd to work with. And again, thank you to you, you youth, the FFA people. Great future ahead of you folks.
Thank you, Russ. Well, our third judge has been a friend of mine for a long time. It's Kaya Reinhardt Kokesh. She's co-owner of Reinhardt Auction Service, a full-time, full-service auction company from Palisade, Minnesota. Attended Worldwide College of Auctioneering at the age of 12. 12 years old, she went to auction school. Been a member of her family owned auction company as a second generation auctioneer. She's been active in 4 H and FFA in her youth, serving as a president of FFA in Aiken, Minnesota. She's also been past president of the Minnesota Auctioneer Association, won the International Championship Women's Division 2003 through the National Auctioneer Association, the Minnesota State Champion in 2005. Attended many state conferences to speak in bid calling, vocal care as a bid caller. She holds a master's degree in speech language pathology, licensed FFL, holds an auto dealer's license. She's a member of the National Association of Realtors. As a realtor, sells real estate both at auction and traditional listing, raises and sells registered Black Angus and registered Charolais cattle. Recently added registered 100% New Zealand Kiko meat goats to her ranch life. Mother of 4 adult children, grandmother of 2. Enjoys her free time with the horses, ranch animals, camping with friends and family. Kaya Kokish.
Thank you, friend. Do you know, everybody likes to win and everybody likes to compete because that's how we better ourselves, correct? But the true judge of character is how these young people will react and how they act when they don't win, because that's how we build character. And I'm so proud of all of you, and I'm proud of your co contestants as well, because they built character today. They congratulated you all, shook each other's hands. You are such a step ahead of your peers, you guys, and very, very proud of you. And it's hard to do what you did, girlfriend, because we are still a minority in this industry. So you go. All right. I have the opportunity to sell a hat and a t-shirt, I think. All right. And they said if this is not a large that you want, if you wanted a different size, you ask the fellows, they're going to get you the size that you'd like. And who is somebody to go $50? How about 5? Who is 5 to go 5 and that's about to go 10, 5 that's about to go 10, 10 to 15, 10 to 15 that's about to go 20, 50 to 5, 25 to go 30, to go 30, to go 35, to go 35, to go 35, 35 to go 40, to go 40, now there's 35 to 40, 40, now there's to go 40, now thanks, 40 to 5 to go 45 to go 50, 45 to 50, 50 to 5 to go 55 to go 5 to go 60, now 5 to go 65 to go 5 to go 5 to go 70, 70 to 5 to go 75 to go 75 to go 80 to go 80 to 5, 85 to go 85 to go 85 to go 85 to go 90, 85 to go 90 to go 90 to go 90 to go 90 to go 90. I have 85 to go 90 to go 90 to go 90. Now there's 85 to 90. So for 85, 85 and her way, thank you. And it's number 383. 393. Thank you, Bridget. And another friend. She does a ton of work behind the scenes, folks. She was here yesterday with us, getting the monitors up for us. Thank you so much for what you do, Bridget. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Kaya. One more person to say a few words, and this is Montana Larkey from the Bob Larkey Family Memorial. They are the ones that added an additional $500 to the scholarship fund. They also helped support it at the Iowa State Fair when we had a contest there. But I'd like her to say a few words on behalf of the family.
Hi, everybody. This was an exciting day to be here on the first contest, and congratulations to everybody who competed. On behalf of the Robert F. Larkey family, we are so proud to sponsor an additional $500 award to today's winner of the FFA Auctioneer Contest. My grandpa's career, family, and life was shaped around being an auctioneer. At the age of 16 years old, he attended the Reich School of Auctioneering and from there began auctioneering in sale barns across Iowa. He then became an order buyer as well. He later married my grandma, Myrna Goldman, in 1969. Then, in 1976, my grandparents purchased Makokata Livestock Sales and began their livestock auction business that my grandpa owned until his last days. It was a family business that I have many memories of. I remember days where I would skip school to attend sales with him, and he assured my mom that I was getting a better education than I ever could in any classroom. My grandpa was well known across the country for setting the cattle markets and his leadership in cattle business. He may have also been known for getting a crowd excited about a cattle sale while he was auctioneering. I can still hear him saying boldly, "Wake up, boys, you don't want to miss out on this set." What we wouldn't do today to hear him cry another sale. He was inducted into the 4-H Hall of Fame, the Clinton, Jackson, and Jones County Cattlemen's Hall of Fame, and received many other awards in his lifetime. He would have been so thrilled to see so many young people starting out in the auctioneer world. Congratulations to everyone who has competed today, and I wish you the best of luck on all of your futures in auctioneering. Here's to leaving your mark on the industry. Congratulations, everyone.
Well, as our 5 finalists make their way back into the room or the arena, does anybody happen to have a pocket knife? We were really cool with our zip ties. We'll get our banners cut down. While they're getting those prepped and ready to go, guys, I want to say a couple of things as far as the awards that these 5 are going to get a chance at. Third, fourth, and fifth, our second, third, fourth runner-ups are going to receive one of the nice banners that kind of match what we're putting on the show calves out here. Complimentary 1-year membership in the Iowa Auction Association, complimentary entry in the 2026 Iowa Auction Association Rookie Bid Calling Championship next January, as well as complimentary conference registration to the Iowa Auctioneers Annual Convention in January as well. But then when we get to our first runner-up or our reserve champion, and those also, all of these, and this was an add-on, all of these, those first 3 are all going to receive a $250 scholarship. When we get to our first runner-up and our reserve champion, along with the banners and the membership and all of that, they're going to receive a $500 scholarship to be used towards college tuition. And our champion today, along with all of the first part, is going to move up to a $1,000 scholarship from the IAA, plus the $500 scholarship from the Larkey family, along with the memberships and the chance to compete in the rookie contest at Iowa. The Iowa Association is also going to be sponsoring them, if they so choose, to have an opportunity to go to Schaumburg, Illinois, and compete on behalf of Iowa, represent our association and the FFA at the International Junior Championships coming up here in July. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we announce them, one more quick round of applause for these 5, and we'll start announcing our group. All right. In case somebody jumps forward. So our fourth runner-up, Rainier Johnson. Our third runner-up today, it's going to be Charlie Hubner. Hebner. Thank you. Hebner. And then there were 3. Our second runner-up, Mr. Justin Wyman. We'll announce our reserve champion, and then we will announce our grand champion, but everybody will figure it out by that point. But our first runner-up, our reserve champion today, and I tell you what, they wrote the scores next to their names, and it was about this much. It wasn't too much. It was tight, guys. Congratulations to both of you for making the 1 and 2, but today our first runner-up, reserve champion, is going to be Miles McConaughey. Well, that takes the surprise out of it. But ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 FFA bid calling champion, Mr. Asher Henson. Right. As they're getting the pictures, and if anybody would like, we have the Iowa Auctioneer banner right outside the backdrop. And since all of you have to go over to the clerking stand to settle up, if you'd like any pictures, and at least these 5, we'd like to have you guys get a picture out in front of the banner before you get too far. Keep your awards with you. We'll do that. We'll get a couple, and if any of the parents want specific pictures out there, we'll do that as well. And the Larkey family, if you would like to go over, we get some pictures with you and the champion here. What? Hey, we still actually have the champion gets to sell a couple of items here, so don't get too far. Don't get too far. Right. Yeah, set tight, set tight, set tight, because we were talking about those other certificates. We were talking about the, and I want my champion and our reserve. And if you guys just come right up here for a minute, we got 3 items to sell. We got 3 items to sell. And we'll have you guys come right on up in here. So if we can have our champion first come up here. Asher, we've got 2 items we're going to have you sell, and then we're going to save one and have Miles sell. So the first item that you're going to be selling is going to be that print. Now, I'll talk just a minute about it. Mallory touched on that, but this is the first print that C.J. Brown has prepared. If you want to go out at her booth and get the next print, it's number 2. This is the number 1. This is the first one. And you get a chance to buy it from our newly crowned champion right here today. Take it.
Thank you guys once again for having me here. It is just my honor and privilege to be your champion auctioneer here. I appreciate it very much, and I couldn't be more thankful. To get going again here, we got C.J. Brown, a cow print right here. It's our very first one, from what I understand. So here we go. We're gonna sell it right now. I get $100. He get 100 to buy them right here. I get 100, 100, 100. He get a $100 bill. He get 100. I get 100, 110. He get 100, 100, 100, 100. I get 110. Now 20. I get 120. Get 120. I get 110. Now 20. Now 20. Now 20. I get 130. Now 40. He get 140 right there. I get 140. We go 150. Now 50. Now 50. I get 140. Now 50. I get 150. Now 60. He go 150. Now 60. Now 60. Now 60. I get 150. Now 60. Now 60. He do 150. Now 60. He hit 160. Now 70. I get 170. Now 80. I get 180. I get 180. Now 90. He get 190. Now 200. He hit 200 by him right here. I get a 200. He get a 210. I get a 210. Now 20. Now 20. I get a 210. Now 30. He hit 230. Now 40. I get a 240. Now 50. He get a 240. Now 50. He get a 250 double out here. I get 250. Now 60. I get 260. Now 70. He get a 270 double out here. He get a 270 by him right here. I get a 270. I get a 270 now here. I get a 270. Now 80. He hit now 90. I get an 80. Now 90. He get a 90. Now 300. He hit 300 by him right here. I get a 300. Now 310. Now 20. I get 310. He get a 320 by him right here. He get a 320. I get 310. He get a 320. All in all, had all done. I sold it to you right here. $310. 542 buys them 310. 542 is your buyer. Thank you.
Hey, this next item, guys, is a full package. Now, this is from the Certified Piedmontese Beef out of Lincoln, Nebraska again. And all you have to do is contact John Caligaros. That's his emails on there. This package has a whole set from grass-fed filet mignon, ribeye steaks, New York strips, the whole thing. $300 value. But get what you can, man.
Sounds like he got some damn good beef right here. I got $100. He get 100 by him right here. I got 100, 110. He get 100, 110. I got 110. I got 110. He get $120 now here. I got 120. I got 110 now 20. I got 120 now 30. I got 130 now 40. He get 140. I got 140 now 50. I got 150 now 60 now 60 now 60. I got 150 now 60. He get 170. I got 170 now 80. I got 170 now 80 now 80. I got 180 now 90. He get 190 now 2. I got a 200. I got a 200 now 2 now 210 now 20. He get 210 by him right here. I got a 220 now 30. He get 230 now 20 now 30. I got a 230 by him right here. Hit 230 now 40. He get him a 240. I get a 230 now 40 now 40. I get a 240 now 50. And I go 250. I get a 240 now 50 now 50 now 50. I get a 240 now 50 to buy him right here. All in all, had all done. 240 now 250. I sold it to you right here. $240 bill. Bid number 515. 515 buys them. Thank you, sir. I'd like to thank the Iowa Auctioneers Association for having me. And do I got one more item? Okay, I would like to thank the Iowa Auctioneers Association for having me and putting on this event. It is my honor to be your champion auctioneer.
Put on the show. Congratulations. Got a fan club. Our first runner-up, our reserve champion, we have an item for him to sell here today. It's from Wall Clippers, brand new set of KMX Plus cordless trimmers here.
Well, it looks like they're rechargeable too. And where to get a 15, but a 15 now, 25, but now 25, now 30, and 30 now 35, but a 35, but a 40, and 45, but a 45, but a 50, but a 50 now 55, but a 60, but a 65, and 65 now 70, and 75, but now 80, 85, but now 90, 95, 100 now 5, but now 10, but a 15 and 20, 125, 125 now 30, now 35, but a 40, and 45, but now 50, but a 55 now 60, 65 and 65, 165 all said and done, 165 now 70, 175, but now 175, 80, 80 now 90, but now 90 now 200 now 210, 210 now 20 now 230, and 230 witty bit of 240 now, but now 50 now 60, and 70 now 270 now 80 bit 292, 90 300, and 3 and a quarter witty bit 3 and a quarter now half 3 and a half, but now 3 and a half, 3 and a half. Sold it right there for 3 and a quarter to buyer number 561, $325 to buyer number 561. I'd love to thank you all for sticking around. It is my honor to be your reserve champion. My name is Miles McConaughey from West Liberty, Iowa. Thank you.
Hey, man, congratulations. Now you can go get your pictures. Now you can go settle up. But thank you for all hanging out here. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to get some cool pictures, we got the whole Iowa backdrop just to the left side of the clerking table. Make sure you settle up in there before you get out of here today, guys, because Leon, he's got more auctions coming up, so we want to be respectful of his time and get that taken care of. Congratulations again to the winners. Thank you all for coming out, and I have a feeling we'll see you next year. Thank you all.